We are live now, Uzor. We are live, and I welcome you. And also, let me begin to share on different platforms while we're waiting for the nobleman. And of course, Mazi all of them will be here tonight. We want to discuss on a very important topic that will marvel the whole atmosphere. You know, our movement has gone to another level, and I believe and promise everybody that I know our leader Hamadike will be here tonight, and he will be hearing what we're saying. And I wish that everybody who is coming to this platform will endeavor to share. Please, if you are coming to this platform, please share. I see the Hort will be here, and Nzadibe will be here. Please share. It is a very, very delicate and emergency, I could say, broadcast that we have decided to anchor tonight to tackle a lot of issues. While I am waiting for my brothers, let's keep on playing our Ejirimara, which is our national anthem. As I promise you, this is Mazoto's article on the note. I see the Hort is coming here, and also Mazin Zadibe. All of you know him, all the way from Istanbul, the man that the whole world knows. We are here and we are live and direct. You must share this platform right away as I play our national anthem on an instrumental. Thank you. Good evening, everybody, and I welcome you all in the name of Chukwu Kabiama. I want to start by welcoming you all. Let me start by my brother Uzor article, Mazi Zadibe and Mazi Chukwubikem Opaleze, aka Aside Hot. And I hope that everyone will hear me. Are you people hearing me? Please unmute yourself. Let us identify if the microphones are okay.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Aside Hot, sir. Aside Hot.
I can hear everybody. I can hear you. Yes, I can.
Thank you, sir.
I can hear you.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Please,
thank you.
As in the heart, at the end of this program, you would give me this your cap. This one is not Ogundense. And Mazin Daddy, when you give me the tie, I love this one. And Uzor, you know what I demand from you before we continue. So all of you are highly welcome in this program. And well, I respect you people. All of you are here in this struggle before I joined. I have a deep respect for you people. I talked to my brother Noble. He said, let's do something together to let people know that we're not joking. Then I responded to Uzor. Uzor said, let's go. And I called Mazin Perez. They say, I'm there. So I have respect for you people. If there is any digital ESN, I have to say you are one. So you all are welcome for this particular occasion. Mazin Perez, do I have to play any music or let's go ahead?
Straight.
Okay, sir. Now let us ahead put our phones on the mute, and when you are asked to speak, you will cordially come and say something, because tonight is another kind of night. We are not here to make a noise, but we are here to address the issue that we need to address. I respect all of you. I respect Mazin Zadibe. I respect you, Uzor Article, a man that I've been doing a lot. Mazin Perez, the whole world, even the kingdom of darkness, have been hearing your voice, and you all are welcome tonight. No, the reason why we are here tonight, there's a lot of things that have been going on. We are not going to stay here too long. So if you have an audience to speak, hit the hammer. Go as much as you can, expose as much as you can expose. And we are no longer joking, because as I am talking now, our struggle is clearly written in the face of all universe, that our struggle has moved to another dimension, and we don't need to joke any longer. And I would like to allow us, there are many people today who have entered IPOB. As I'm talking to you right now, our good morning is good afternoon to some people, and our good night is good morning to some people. So there are people that have entered IPOB today that don't know who we are called, that don't know our name. Let me start from my brother, brother Uzor. Please, can you tell the people who you are, and what you are here for, and what you have been doing? And you know, there are people who have are calling me about your books. You put all of them as an introduction, and let's kick the point, and let's hit the sabotage tonight with that message. You're welcome.
Okay, my name is Timothy Uzor, also known as Uzor Articles. That's how people know me across the globe. I am an author, lecturer, and I deal with humanity, activist. So I'm just an ordinary son whom Elohim is using for his glory. There's a lot of books I've written, but the one making waves now is the one about Biafra. The title is The Truth Behind the Nation Biafra. It's sold everywhere. It was on net, and the word power doesn't want the book to sell, so I have to sell it through IPOB. So almost all the IPOB coordinators across the globe, they have them. It's in Europe, it's in America, it's in Africa, it's in South Africa.
Can you amplify your mic so that we can hear you, sir, a little bit? I think it's lower.
Okay, I think let me go straight because I'm using earpiece.
All right, okay.
Okay, let me switch it off so that I'll go live. How is it now?
Yes. Can we hear him now, sir?
Is it better now?
I think it's more better now. Yeah, right on.
Okay, so I've written a lot of books. So, but the one making waves now is the one about Biafra, because this is it contains life. This is the history they've denied our people. So this is where I buried everything there, how the contraction came about, and how the relationship between the Israelis and the Biafrans, because all Biafrans are Igbos. You know, when I was saying it, it was
like a fairy tale. And thank God Nnamdi is also aware now that everybody is Igbo. So the book is everywhere in the world. It's across the globe. It's everywhere. All the continents in America. It's in Europe. It's in Africa. It's in Oceania. It's in Australia. Everywhere. So once you hit up one of those two board members, they're gonna get the book across to you. I'm nothing but ordinary sand that Elohim is using for his glory. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. Shalom.
Shalom. Thank you so much, and we welcome you. I go straight to my brother Mazin Zadibe, the noble man, all the way from Istanbul, and the whole world knows who you are. But like as I said, Mazin Zadibe, there are people that entered IPOB today, and they never know your effort and what you are called or who you are called. Please, can you speak to us, Mazin Zadibe? You are welcome to this program, and I believe that tonight you will impact so many people's life by the gift I know that God has given unto you. Welcome, sir.
Welcome. Thank you so much. It's my pleasure having me here, and a delight to welcome everyone who is a part of this life. And I encourage you and urge you to share so we can also propagate this message across globally. We are highly enthusiastic about Biafran restoration and who we are. We have come here to write a history that should be honored. So my names are Honorable. I say Honorable Nzadibe, Maazi Nzadibe, and I reside in Istanbul. So it's a pleasure to have you all. Good evening and welcome to this program.
Welcome, sir, and may God Almighty bless you. And I love you people. And I hope my brother Mazi Chukwubikem will soon be back to join us. Mazi Zadibe, I respect your zeal for this agitation, and you are working hard to make Biafra come. And coupled with my brother Uzor Teko, you know, when I called you today, I said, Mazi, this is this and this is that. You said, let's go ahead. You know, for a long time now, we are okay. I think my brother is back again, and as in the heart, my brother Chukwubikem, you are welcome. We are on the mood of introduction. And like as I said before, let me hear from you what you are and who people knows you as. Everyone knows you, but what I said is there are people that entered IPOB today and they don't know you yet, sir. Can you tell us your name if things have changed from who you are called? Right on, sir. May God bless you. Welcome.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Yeah, welcome, Mr. Noble, Mazi Uzor. The article is English word, so I will call you Uzor Chukwudimma. So you can add the article because I see what you are doing with your hands. And Mazi Austin Okonkwo, you are doing a great job. And I want to commend everything each and every one of you are doing. First and foremost, I want you to know that it's not how far, but how well. There are people that started with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but today they have fallen by the roadside. While there are people that joined maybe last year or last 2 years, but they are still intact and making headways. Therefore, Austin, I do not want you to continue belittling yourself, or should I say belittling yourself that you just joined newly. You know, we all are doing a great job, and our target is to get Biafra restored. As you can see, I lost my voice a little bit because I cried so much. I'm not a man that cry anyhow, but I cried so much on Saturday. I went for my friend that I lost. We went to do the wake keeping. So it was a thing of sober reflection. So because of that, if you notice any change in my voice, please pardon me because I spoke a lot and I cried a lot. He's a very good friend of mine. So having said all that, my name remains Mazi Opaleze Chukwubikem. Nkeji Prince Darlington Etc. I am a servant of Biafra. That is all I can say. Whatsoever that is attached to who I am, maybe Biafrans can call me a betrayer, or they may call me a good disciple, or they may call me a good follower, or they may call me anything. But to me, I am a servant of Biafra because since I joined this struggle, I've been serving Biafra in so many capacities. So this is all I have to say. I thank you so much, brother.
Thank you, Maz is a great man of Biafra. Everybody knows you, and of course, the relationship you have with our leader. And you don't need to explain it, and all of us know. You know, when you're looking, if everyone that is watching us tonight look this platform, they will know that the men that are here, I used to call us the digital ESN, the digital one, you know. Yeah, we are the digital ESN. Mazin Nandukala has been looking for 100 men. I will not say because we don't need to take the, we'll say the priority into our hands. Let me start. My question tonight, we start from Mazin Zadibe. And I'm also allowed to be asked question. If there is anywhere one of you can ask me also a question, I will answer. So, but we're here tonight. Why I brought all of you? This is an emergency broadcast, and I want people to share this platform. If you go to As the Hot TV, you will see it there. Perhaps maybe my brother Mazo is also broadcasting it on the Biafran TV, and he has a lot of platforms. If you go to his YouTube, you can see it. Likewise, Mazu's that article, and of course, Mazi Zadibe. If you go to Noble Humble, you will get it there live. All you that are following Mazi Zadibe, go to his platform. This is live. We are not. This is not yesterday. It is not replay. This is live. So we are here and we are direct. So my question first now, we go to Mazi Zadibe. Based on what is happening in Onitsha, all of us have been hearing the saga of Obi Onitsha and plus Uchemefo saga. This is what we'll be discussing here tonight. Like as I said before, if you hear the sound of my voice, Mazi Zadibe, you will understand that I am provoked. In fact, I am angry. If there's anything that I can do now to make Biafra come, I will do it now. So Mazi Zadibe, please tell us, how do we handle a fake Igwe, a man that will have to be trusted, Obi Onitsha, you know, who are now combining, I could say, imagine himself with our enemies. I don't know how to ask you this question, Mazi Zadibe, because I know directly where, that you know where I'm going to. Please, can you say something about Obi Onitsha? Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. There's noise in the background there. I think someone have a noise there.
Okay, let me see. Not from my side. Yeah, right on.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, all IPOB principals all over the world. Thank you, all IPOB leadership all over the world. It is my normal norm to greet the movement that established the truth and the future hope of our generation. Based on the question that have been asked, how do we treat or address the issues of the fake leaders in our land, the fake traditional rulers in our land, people that have used our head as an exchange in their personal interest to make sure that they are flourishing and killing the destiny of every youth and every of our coming generation and the present generation. One is that these people, they were born to do this job due to from their lineage, from before they were given that position already. Go and study their history. You will understand that they have been the puppets. During the war, you will see also that they have traces of being Sabo. So these have been what have been used to infiltrate our land as leaders. Those people are not leaders. Those people are the hegemonies, the Fulani spies in our land. I don't regard them as leaders who represent the interests of our people. These are individuals who are there to serve the purpose of the slave hunters, the slave masters, by a prosy leadership through a systematic governance that is adapted to the grassroots, as that we have leaders that are serving us as our own rural leaders. But these people are not our rural leaders. Asina Igbebike, how many people love Igbo of Onitsha? How many people? You cannot, nobody loves him. I don't see anybody that he's speaking on their behalf. What is he standing for? What is he working to make sure that we have a better future in our land? What are the things that he's working upon? There are nothing that we can say. Now, recently, he has come up with a security outfit. That security outfit is a security outfit that was propagated by Fulanis for him to establish that a spy is called a spy, to spy on ESN. You know, many people don't understand what they are doing. These people are used as a proxy government in our land. They are infiltrators. They are people who are serving a common purpose that are not for the benefit of our people, but for the destabilization of our region, our future, and our environmental and rural foundations as people. So their purpose is very clear: to spy on ESN. That is why they established that particular security network, which they tried to establish. But we thank God that unknown gunmen is everywhere doing justice, and the unknown gunmen will continue to do justice, and the justice must prevail. So what I will add in conclusion, based on this, so that I can allow other people to speak, is this: everybody who calls himself a leader in our land that is not outspoken about what Fulanis are doing in our land, that is not fighting against this indiscriminate killing of our youth on the streets, that is not standing up to fight against this marginalization that is centered against our people, that person have nothing to serve or any purpose to stand for or any future to prevail upon, but just to sell us to our enemies. So he is one of them, and they are agent of the Fulanis, I will tell you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Martin Zadibe. Thank you for your correspondence, and I love you so much. You know, we want to deal with the issue, and the reason why I mailed you people, I would say that I have a contact with you for us to discuss this issue, is everybody want to hear our opinion as Biafran agitators. Everyone want to hear exactly what we are going to do with all these infiltrators. I like the word you use, the grammar you use is very, very effective, infiltrators, and that is a very, very powerful word. Let me step through to Mazi Opaleze, and I know you are a man, Mazi Opaleze, you're a man that have a lot of information, so let me go still to you about the security outfit set up by Obionisha. Can you please give a light on us? How do you see that security outfit? Because I know it is a counterfeit, it is counter, I could say, to encounter what we have been doing in our nature. Our nature is Biafra. So now I want you to tell us, how do you see that security outfit? Thank you, sir. You are muted, sir.
Yes, I have just unmuted it now.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's raining here. Maybe if you're hearing some kind of background noise, you should know that it's raining here.
All right.
Okay? It's raining heavily here. So, however, the issue of Obi of Onitsha, and the security that he set up is something that I'm going to speak in three dimension, because all the Iobis in Biafra land, all the Igwes in Biafra land, all the Ezes in Biafra land, achịkọta ha niile ekwe ha ọnụ. Achịkọta ha niile ekwe ha ọnụ. Igwe Achebe, or should I say Obi Achebe, Obi of Onitsha, Alfred is a man that I used to respect so much because he is well educated, well read. Obi of Onitsha is a man, when I was growing up, I look up to him as a king that the young generations should look up to for a good and quality leadership. But from what I am seeing, since I joined this struggle between 9 to 10 years ago, I noticed that his name only ring bell when you talk about his academical background. But in time of our tradition and looking into the people that they are ruling, or should I say they are supposed to rule and look over them and the affairs in the land, he is zero. If I begin to talk about Obiano Furniture without going back to the Genesis, it will not be good for me. IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, have been killed so many times in Onitsha. They've been massacred in the year 2013 during evangelism. Maybe some of you on this platform might have not joined the struggle by then. I don't know about Uzor. I don't know about Noble. But Austin, I'm very, very sure, certain about you.
Correct.
That in Onitsha, at Head Bridge, 2013 to 2014, people that were on evangelism, they only have flag, Biafra flag, talking about Biafra, preaching about Biafra. They were shot at and they were massacred. I have the video because I'm a man that keep records and I never forget things. Obi of Onitsha, Obi Alfred Achebe did not say anything. He did not condemn that particular killing of the people of Biafra in a city where he is the traditional prime minister. He did not condemn it. 2016, the indigenous people of Biafra were also massacred at Mpo. And he is Obi of Onitsha. And we know that Mpo is under Onitsha province in Anambra State. Yet, Obi of Onitsha did not say anything. He did not condemn that killing of his own people. So it is so painful that when I look at people like Obi of Onitsha, seeing how our people are being massacred in Onitsha, I'm not talking about other parts of Biafra land because when I push you, I show you where to fall. I keep record of a lot of things that is happening in this struggle. I will give record based on what I know that happened, and it is verifiable. 30th of May, people were shot at, people were kidnapped, and taken to barracks in Onitsha. Obi of Onitsha, Igwe Alfred Achebe, did not condemn that killing of his own people. In the same Onitsha, so many times, police have abducted our people, kidnapped our people. Then Igwe of Onitsha, or should I say Obi of Onitsha, have never come out to condemn all the killing of his own people. If you go to Onitsha barracks, there are shallow graves of IPOB members that have been killed and buried in Onitsha. It is on news. I'm not saying it's not an allegation. I'm telling you what I know. Inter-society that has their office in Anambra State have it on record. There are shallow graves of IPOB members that were kidnapped and killed in Onitsha. Acid was poured on top of IPOB members in Onitsha. Obi of Onitsha did not say anything about it. He did not come out to condemn it. Then when Prince Charles visited Nigeria, that was, I think, 2000, this is 2021, I think it was 2019. Prince Charles, was it 2018 or 2019? Either one of them. Prince Charles visited Nigeria and went to Abuja then invited all the prime ministers, all the respected Igwe and Ezes, the Obas, the Emirs to Abuja. They want to discuss. Only God knows what they are discussing about. Then something happened. The picture of where Obi of Onitsha was seated is there in the public domain. You can see it. He went, the Emir from the north were in the forefront. The Oba from the Yoruba land were in the forefront. But this man was positioned at the back. And it is a taboo in our own land. Be you a king or be you a queen, you come to our community, you want to talk about a affair that has to do with us. You have to visit the palace of the king that is hosting you. Correct. But in this case, they invited all of them. Listen, because I want to break it down. I say in 3 dimensions, if you give me time, I'm still on one. I'm not done with one before I go to the second one. They invited all of them to Abuja. They went because their slave master's child have come. The slave master, the child have come to speak to the people that we are looking up to as kings. When they went to Abuja, he was relegated to the back seat. The picture is there. Everybody can see it. That is it. But I want to make reference to this same event that when these same preachers went to Ghana, the king of Ghana in Kumasi said, I am not coming to see you in Accra, which is capital of Ghana, that you have to come to my palace. And he went to the palace of that king. And I have the picture to show for it. I don't know what you people are getting what I'm saying, because I know the world is watching. I don't lie. Whatever I tell you, you go into history, you find, if you search for it, you see it. So now I'm asking myself, so we, the indigenous people of Biafra, have been relegated to the back seat. We are now seen as idiots, as nobody, whereby the prince of England come to our land, and our king went to see him, and even palace of the king of Ghana. So my brother, if you are seeing this particular topic I'm talking about right now, in the view that which I'm seeing it, you will know that that crown that was bestowed on the head of Igwe Achebe is like this, my face cap, that you can go anywhere to buy, because it doesn't worth anything again, as long as I'm concerned. It's like this, my face cap. I don't respect that crown. From that very day that I saw him, sitting at the back in Abuja to see a visitor that is supposed to come to his palace, on the face of mention. The Obi of Onitsha, as a person that I used to respect so much, have never, ever, ever stood up to put up or to create any security network to battle with the kidnappers in Onitsha before now. The killers of our people in Onitsha before now. Those people that have been killing, ransacking, and intimidating people in Onitsha, Obi of Onitsha have not done anything to stop them before now. There were a lot of gangs in Onitsha. Their job is, when they see you, they see how you dress, they will even pull off everything you have. All of you know what I'm talking about. Gold, another gear, shoe, this were happening in Onitsha. And Alfred have not done something to curtail that situation. Now something happened. When I shared the response of unknown gunmen, the letter they wrote, I shared it on my wall and I shared it on Biafra TV. When I shared it, somebody contacted me. This morning, and the person is from Onitsha, and the person happened to come from of Onitsha came from. I will not mention the name of this person because I'm looking forward to speak to Igwe Alfred Achebe through the local government chairman of Onitsha South, who happened to be the brother of this person that contacted me. And when this person contacted me, the person told me that the news that we are sharing is already hijacked and hyped. That it is not what happened that people are sharing. This is what this person told me. I have the message of the person on this phone. I won't mention his name because he's one of our people in abroad. As a matter of fact, he's one of the coordinators abroad. He was trying to say that what actually happened is that the security that Achebe set up was meant to tackle the people who are doing picking pocket, who are beating people, who are collecting money and phone from people in Onitsha. Because right now that police are on the run in Anambra State, that there is no more security in Anambra State because of that, that those boys have come out in the broad daylight, taking money from people, intimidating people and all that. That this is why he set up that security outfit. Now, my question is, why didn't he do this before now? I believe Noble, you are with me. Uzor, you are with me. Mazi, Austin, you are also with me. Why haven't he done this for a very long time? Because we all know that at a certain time in Onitsha, there is a time that you cannot pass Opiweka without winding your glass down. It has happened to me. It has happened to me as a person. I don't lie. If I lie, let the God of Biafra judge me. I was coming from Lagos and I got to Onitsha around 6:30 in the evening to 7. A woman that was selling bread told me, said, brother, wind up your glass. Please. I wind up my glass immediately. On getting to that, when you're coming to Head Bridge, taking that Owerri Road, that corner that you take, then you join Owerri Road. Somebody came to my glass with a ring. He knocked on my glass. Bring this glass down. He blew up his clothes. I saw pistol in Onitsha. Obi of Onitsha was there as Obi when all this are happening. He showed me gun that I should wind down. I told him, I say, it's like you are crazy. People are passing on. No matter na gap about 6:30. I told him, it's like you are crazy. I was the only person in the car. He said, pull down. I said, for what? On hold up. I was moving. I do not listen to him. Then I told him, bros, this Anambra State, none of us get them. You can't come here and harass anybody. If you are hungry, I can give you money to eat. I went to my
please, is it true that Mazen Nandekal is live? Somebody is saying that Mazen Nandekal is live. Can you check for us, please?
I will confirm that. I will confirm that.
If he is, then we can sign out. I'm seeing it here. I don't know.
If it is truth, I told you I'm going to confirm that right now.
Okay, sir.
So why I'm trying to touch all these things is because by the time I will drop what I have in mind in regards to this question you asked me about Achebe, people may not understand me. So I like to build preamble. So you people should not say that I'm taking much time, please, because it is for the betterment of the message you are passing, we're pushing out to the world. At the end of the day, I did not went down, but I picked 200 naira, 5 pieces, 1,000. I put it, I drop it through the glass to the guy. I say, I'm a nagro nagogi. Then I drove and I passed. All these things were happening in Onitsha. People are being kidnapped. People are being raped. People are being killed in Onitsha day in, day out. During the time of Bakassi, it was because of the attack of innocent people in Onitsha that Bakassi was brought into Onitsha. And a lot of people were killed. How it happened, all of us knew. Then Igwe of Onitsha did not do anything. So my worry now, my problem now is, why is he setting up a security now? It's now that you want to set up security. And we have Eastern Security Network. What stops him from supporting Eastern Security Network? or reaching out to IPOB or Mazen Nandekanu saying that now that you have set up Eastern Security Network, I want to support them. I want to, stand with them because Yoruba people have their own, Hausa people have their own. Now that you have set up our own, since our governor could not do it, let me support. Why didn't he support? Why is he setting up a different security and calling it Onitsha Security Network? So the question that I ask, why did he do that, is what I want to answer you now on my own side of, from my own perspective of understanding. The truth is that these people are all puppets in the hands of the Fulani hegemony.
Yeah, please go on. Go on. Nnamdi is not on.
Thank you. So there is all of them. There is none of them, no single one of them, that is not a puppet in the hand of Fulani hegemony. They are all puppets in their hands. They are whatever they do in Igbo land, these people determine, because all of them are under salary. I want you to take note of this. All of the Igwes, all of the Ezes, all of the Obis in Igbo land today, in Biafra land today, are under salary. The federal government are paying them. Some are receiving 100K, some are receiving 200K, some are receiving 500K every month, depending on their rank, on their hierarchy. So because of this, they don't have say of their own. In Anambra State, where Obi of Onitsha came from, a home of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor was attacked and people were killed. The whole community were burnt down. Houses were destroyed and burnt down by Nigeria forces. I did not hear or see where Igwe Achebe made any comment in condemnation of such acts against a lawyer that is fighting for the restoration of a nation where Igwe Achebe is going to enjoy with his children if Biafra come tomorrow. So these are the criteria that I have put together to sum up what I have to say about him now. And what I have to say about him now is that the person that inboxed me, I am yet to confirm, because I told him if I did not speak with Igwe himself and know his plan, why he set up this security network, I may not come out in the open to condemn him totally, but I'm condemning him already based on the past result, past record, what has happened that he did not even respond to. So if Nigeria government have called him, giving him money and ask him, sponsoring him to, set up a security that will be checkmating and trying to find out who are these unknown government or Eastern Security Network, because unknown government is different. They are doing on their own. We don't know them. They don't know us. They are avenging the death of the innocent people that are being killed. Most of them, maybe their father or their mother or their brothers and sisters are among the people that police have brutalized and killed. So they are doing the work of Chukwu Kabiama, which is sent to them. The Eastern Security Network is there for inside our bushes, fighting to make sure that they restore peace in our land, so that our mothers and our fathers can go back and start farming. So now that he set up this security network, I am yet to speak to him to know if he set it for the purpose of trying to finger or to sabotage the great job which Eastern Security Network are doing, and which that unknown government are doing, because unknown government are doing great job. If you go to the north, I have traveled to the, out of 19 states of the north, I have traveled to about 12 or 13 of them. I have never seen checking points intermittently the way it is in Biafra land. In the western region, which is Oduduwa nation, there is no close to close police checking point in Yoruba land. It's never done. But in our land, they are there. And Obi of Onitsha have not done anything to dismantle all these checking points, which they are using to siphon money from our people. Because of 200, they have killed somebody in Onitsha. Because of 100, they have killed many people in Aba. Because of 15, they have killed somebody in Owerri. In all over Biafra land, Igbo of Onitsha have never done anything or say anything. So I am judging him based on the past record until I hear from him to know the reason why this security is set up. But however, you may be saying, who am I to talk to him or to ask him why? Why? I am somebody because I am a concerned Biafran, whose the death of every Biafran is touching and affecting, either directly or indirectly, because if not because of God, and if I had died in Operation Python Dance, I don't know who will be speaking for me or for my people right now. Then, in general, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's house was visited, and people were killed. 28 men were killed. Even a dog was killed. All chicken, every living thing was killed. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's home was attacked. Operation Python Dance 1, 2, 3. Obi of Onitsha have not come out to condemn it. So these are the reasons why I am beginning to see that whosoever that say that he is now a saboteur or he's trying to sabotage the good job, I will not doubt you, because based on the past result, this man have never condemned any evil in our land. So this is where I want to stop for now. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Let me unmute myself. Mazopele is in fact an applause, and it was that the Spirit of God brought you here tonight, and I hope the whole world are listening to us. Like as I said before, I'm coming to Mazu's article. You know, please, if you never share, please share. You can get it from Aside Hot TV, from Uzor article, from Noble Humble platform. Go there. Every one of us, if you are one of our comrades, go to our platforms and please share this particular platform, share it to Onitsha. He will get it by himself. We don't fear face. We're here to talk to anybody that we need to talk to. You know, Mazu's article on this parameter, having heard what Mazu Bareze have said, I grew up in Onitsha precisely by People's Club. That is where I grew up. I went to school in Okpoko 5, afternoon school. I was born in Onitsha. You know, I brought up in Onitsha. And I know a lot of things, every evil thing that have gone on in Onitsha. Mazu Bareze is hitting the hammer on top of the nail. So if such a man has never come up and say, let him bring out security outfit from time immemorial, why is he bringing now security outfit? Mazu Bareze has finished everything about Obi Onitsha, but I want us to go deeper. We have to piece it like a chicken so that the whole people will understand how bad he is. Right on Mazu's article. The platform is for you.
First, I want to thank everyone here, because I love it when I'm discussing with intellectuals. These are intellectuals. So I was a bit disappointed when he said that this guy is educated. Obi of Onitsha is not educated. He just went to school. There's difference between going to school and being educated. So what I'm saying in essence is that I want to ask a little question, just one question. Nnamdi Kanu's father, is he not a traditional ruler? Is he not?
He is.
And they have traditional rulers forum, and people came to a fellow traditional ruler and shot everywhere, like decimate the whole area. None of these traditional rulers said a word. Did you hear a communique from them? Do anybody hear?
Never.
Okay. So the thing I'm telling you people should forget, the era of traditional rule has gone. We don't have anything like traditional rule. These people are meant to kill us. They are there to kill us. Okay, look at this guy called Ijele. You know Amandoba. I call names because I don't care, because they've killed my people enough. The Igwe Obiajulu, he used to be my friend. I say used to because I got his number. My dad owns property in that Onitsha. You know Jewish people and how they do business. And in Kano too, I know all these areas. I grew up with Biafra. My grandfather was among the people that organized rally. You see all the videos I do share. So it's not a new thing, because people are so surprised when they see me talking about Biafra. I know their history more. They don't know anything. I saw Aside Hot then during the live. I thank God he's alive here today. But in 2012, he has been here for so long. Mars, the Aside Hot. I used to know him then as Darlington, isn't it? Are you not the Darlington?
I am still the Darlington brother. Nothing changes. As the Hot is the name of my program.
Okay, so I knew you as Darlington then. Though I kicked against the rally, and they had a problem with IPOB when we were about to organize that, because I saw it. I see things before it happens. I told them, let's avoid the Trump thing, because Trump is not going to say anything. He's going to rule for 4 years. They don't understand, and it happens. Anyway, let me not delve into that. I don't know. We've solved that thing. Do you know that I called Igwe Biajul, the Igwe of Amandoba, and reported this guy, Ijere, to him? You know what this guy told me, Igwe Biajul? That he's thinking of joining the Muslim faith. These are your Igwe. So it baffles me when it gives me a headache when people talk about traditional. We don't have traditional. What we have here are killers. Okay, you can't imagine traditional rulers that parade with certificates. Let me give you another example. There's a town in Anambra State called Alo London. They have two traditional rulers. One, Peter Obi met that one traditional ruler before he came down, because he worked for his election. His re-election, his second bid. He made him traditional ruler. He issued him certificate. That's a 419 guy, a criminal that they died the street. The dad and the mom is still alive. I know Igbo tradition is the same thing as the Jewish. You can never be a traditional ruler if your parents are still alive. But this is abomination happening in Igbo land. This guy's father and his mother are still alive. Igwe Macintosh. He is there as a certified, I call him Igwe Facebook, certified traditional ruler of Alo in Idemili. And the Alo people doesn't want him because he's a criminal. They said no, they don't want him. And they elected someone, they appointed as normal procedure as Igwe. Last year, this guy put Ofala Festival, they had 2 Ofala Festival in one town. This is a great abomination happening in Biafra land. You know why? Because the land, they've decimated the land. The land is no more hot. If you try such thing in Tel Aviv, the land will swallow you up. This is why we're fighting for Biafra, so that we rekindle our land, so our land will start working. That's why I'm always getting harsh on Christianity. We don't believe in that nonsense. If you do evil, you strike you dead immediately, not waiting for one Jesus to forgive you. I'm telling you, enough is enough. Let us stop giving credibility to these people. I heard the host saying that he's not like somebody to ask him questions. These people are nothing. You are more valuable than these Igwes, because they've sold their soul to the devil. These people are you know why they are doing this? He set up the security to fight the ESN because he knows that they know they're gonna die like cows, because they are the one killing us. They are the ones selling us. They are the one giving information for this Fulani to kill us. Like I always tell them, our problem is not our Fulani. Our problem is ourselves, our people. And I always preach to people, if you follow other articles, my platform, that platform is there to reset mentality, because a lot of people are not reasoning properly. You know what? There's nothing like Ekwe Nsu. Makagini, Ekwe, Osu. Simple. All right? So let me just analyze it here, because I see the heart. I love that word. I see the heart. Now, so we could bring up. Carry on, my brother.
Carry on.
Oh. In fact, this night, I think see, we are getting up to 600. If we announce this program that you are see the hot and those articles or novel is coming here, the Facebook will follow us.
I push this platform to I push it to Biafra TV.
That's why that's why I bring you here. I know with those articles and me and myself and Mazin Zadibe. So you are very, very important on this platform. So you are welcome. And let me go back to Mazin. Thank you for anything you must make for this message to reach to Bionacha. Mazin, as in the heart. Please do it. Because tonight is a very special message that God Almighty will carry to the ear of Akusedo Bionacha for him to understand that we are no longer joking. Now, Mazen Zadibe, such a man, such a people, we have different kind. We are not talking about Uche Mefosaga, he's a baby Sabotua now, as long as I know. We are talking about, since the Fulanis are emerging right now to use our elects, our Igwes and the chief, and understand when Mazi Opaleze, aka as the Hot, was saying something, he identified that these people collect money from Asorok direct. They receive due. Now, if these people get money from the Fulani, are we still going to live with this enemy in our house? Master Zadibe, please say something about this.
Okay. Thank you so much. I welcome your question. Now, let us first of all understand the parameter, the dynamics of which they function in our land, okay? There are stages of analysis I want to make to enable our people to understand that we have been faced with this for a long time, if not an IPOB came to waken us up, to give us the sense of consciousness. That sense of consciousness was what triggered our thought and our conscious mind to have that sensitivity to know that this is not wrong. Something is wrong here. Something is wrong here. So now look at what they started. You know, we usually have king, and that king, it comes from lineage to lineage. More that na if eze skin obiuno, it got eze. And then when eze ka everywhere. Case where so we don't have a chieftaincy title, the king, the monarch, all this kind of thing that they usually use money to buy the certificate at this present moment. What they did was this. They started creating state out of state. Anambra was the same thing before. There was nothing like Imo State and Abia State. Imo State is the present Abia State now. We are the same people, okay? What they started doing is that they tried to split us to create Abia. They created Imo, Abia from Imo. They created this state. Now, the same thing they want to do again because they know that we have reinforced again. And then I will come back to where this Eze and this king, rural leaders, where they are using it to manipulate us. Now, when they create a state, okay, what they started doing is that they tried to split us to create Abia. They created Imo. Please. So what they do is that when they create a state, they allocate chieftaincy title from one village to another village, and they will give at least allocation of chieftaincy title to 20 to 30 in that state. And what it does is that it disintegrates us the more. You are fighting this one to become this one is fighting this one to become this, thereby destroying our grassroots and our culture, the love, the unity. And a Wednesday, I seen an Eze bofu call to my hand, a Wednesday and do my hand. A Wednesday and the Ngwa, a Wednesday and the Onicha, is on Onicha. No, ofu, and they have been one head car. Let me go to English because it will help other people to understand. We don't have all these tiny chieftaincy title that they usually use the local government chairman to allocate, the secretaries to allocate, the supervisors to allocate.
Intellectual kings.
Intellectual kings, yes. So we don't usually have this, but what they are doing is this. They are coming to create indiscriminate titles in our land to do what? To split us into pieces, to disintegrate us the more. These have been their plot because our culture has been very strong to be defeated. It is very, very strong. Now, let us go to the issue of the Ezes. For in in Biafra land, if you see, we have the same culture in Efik, Ibibio, and all these places. If you come to Benin, Benin, there was a kingdom of Benin, and that kingdom of Benin was an ancient kingdom that existed within that region, that place. But these are mixed up with people who are the indigenous of the land, but it was already inculcated and created, manipulated, just to do what? To break the lineage of the connectivity and to create an infiltration towards that area. Igodomigodo in Delta is what we have there. Igbos have a kingdom there. We have been there. They pursued many people to Onitsha. This is another topic of another day. So let me digress further. So what they are doing in essence is this. They are breaking us into piece by piece, piece by piece. That is why you see them giving chieftaincy title, multiple chieftaincy title. Now you come to Eze, they give more Ezes, more Eze. Every village is having Eze. Every village is having Eze. So what do? They also split the Eze, the kingdomhood of our norms and tradition, making it to become so devastated in a way that everybody becomes chief, everybody becomes king, everybody becomes rural leader. And that rural leader, they are agents of the neo-colonialists. So what they use them to do is to serve their objectives, to keep us in perpetual poverty, to make sure that they get payment from governors. Let me just say this. They get salaries from governors. They are doing the bid of the governors. The governors are doing the bid of the federal, which is the federal government. Now, the chiefs who are working with the local government chairmen, they are doing the bid of the local government. And they come to the villages. Those chieftaincy title, they usually give them certificate. They allocate it like let us say textbook. You are going to the market to buy textbook. You buy textbook. What Jaga school children used to go to school with. So these are the people that doesn't have the interest of our people at heart. They have a chain of command and chain of instruction, which are being used from one stage after stage to infiltrate and to destroy the foundation of who we are. And we have come to tell them that their time is over, that we are not going to take it any further, because we have known that their objective is not to serve the interests and the purpose of our people in our land. That is why I'm greeting Ibo. What he's doing recently, he is sending a clear message to them to tell them, all of you who are rural leaders, who are coming to destroy us, who are coming to sell us out to this zoological republic of this slave kingdom, time has come that you people should start running from your houses. You should stop living in your houses. And this is the same thing they are doing in our land. And I thank God that Mazin Namdekan and IPOB have come, that we must restore pride and dignity in our land. Those chieftaincy titles, those Ezes are nothing but filthy rag that was only created to enslave us the more. That's why also article, that's why he said these people are not educated. These people are not. Thank you so much. I have to leave it there.
Honestly, like as I said before, I want everybody to share this particular platform, and you must share it, because we have to we are dealing with something that are very, 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 very important on this tonight program. It is emergency, and that is why we are here. Please, I don't want people to call now. Please don't call me yet. The line will soon be open. If we have to take call, please, not yet. I'm so happy that we have this elites of Biafra here. Mazo Perez is here, Mazo's article. And if we look around, not only that Mazen Zadibe is here, Bishop is here also. And I think from the background, Bishop, maybe you have understand what we have been discussing. This broadcast is very emergency. I buy this attitude from our brother Mazo Perez. They say, I see the hot. Now so we go talk. Please let me allow Mazo Perez to come in and to educate us one more time before we will now unmute Bishop to speak. Master is the right answer.
Yeah, thank you, my brother Bishop. You're welcome. I saw you when you came in, and I have to acknowledge your presence. Let it not be as if I'm taking the time you are supposed to speak. Why my brother Noble was talking before, he made mention of something that quickly, reminded me of something that is very, very important in this discussion. And if we finish doing this program without me touching it, I think I'm not going to sleep well. And that is when he was talking about if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, it was Uzor. It was Uzor who said that if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's father is not, wasn't a king, he was a king. Now let me tell you people this. Are you people aware that the road in front of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's father's house, there's a road in the front of their house. If we pass through that road connects to the road which will lead you to the governor's lodge. That road will also take you to Ojukwu Bunker. That road is supposed to link to a major road, about 3 major roads. But because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's father is a king that never received bribe, is a king that never sold his own people, is a king that says no to something that is evil. Because of this, Okezie Ikpeazu and the past governor, what do you call him, Uzor Kalu, they refuse. They refuse to tie that road. They refused to tie that road. That road was not tied until this king died. As a king of Afaruku kingdom, that road was supposed to be tied long time ago. But because of his doggedness, because of his truthfulness, because of the kind of person he is, and because of the struggle for restoration of Biafra, which his son is involved in, which they are trying to bribe him to calm his son or ask his son to step down for what he's doing, he refused. I want to put it on record that in my own presence, I didn't say that I heard some news, what do you call them? Some journalists that visited Eze Kanu when he was still alive. And while they were interviewing him, they asked him a question that shocked me to my bone marrow. And the response from this king, this great late king, pieces me. He pierced me into pieces. They asked him, what can you give up to support your son and make sure that Biafra is restored? He said his kingdom. He said he can abdicate his crown, his throne for Biafra to be restored. Name one king in the whole eastern region, in the whole Igbo land, that can accept to abdicate his seat for something that is more greater than that seat. Only Israel Okukanu. I didn't tell you that it happened in my back, right in my prison. He said, I am ready to give up this throne, but give me Biafra. And that is when I know that word that says, na ago, na muago. Mbada, na mbada. Ewu, na ewu. Mazi, I want each and every one of you and our viewers to know today that the father of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is even more formidable than our leader himself. Because if not, he would have convinced our leader. Whether our leader will agree or not, that is a story for another day. But because he was more formidable than his son, he refused everything that money can buy. At the time, Mazi, I want you also to know that Mazi as Israel Okukanu was not collecting any salary. I know our leader watching this program, he will say, why is President Darlington bringing all this out? I have to do that. He stopped collecting salary from Nigeria government because all the kings in Igbo land are under salary. He said, I'm not going to collect that money again. The freedom of my people is more paramount and more important to me. That is when they knew that this man is unbribable, just like his son. If Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's father was somebody can buy with money, you can also buy his son. True or false? So I want to put it on record that this man have said that I am not going to do what? I am not going to collect any money from you people. Ojos Okalu came and begged and begged and begged when Mazen Nankan was still in the prison. We are going to take care of your family. We are going to do this. We are going to do that. Everything you people want, we are going to do it. Your family will live fine. We'll name it. The father of the leader of the people of Biafra said, my son, wherever he stands is where I am standing. He knows the best thing to do. So on that note, I am not accepting whatsoever bribe you want to give to me. If Mazen Namdekanu say, this is where he stands, that is where I stand, with his wife, the late queen herself. So why I'm saying this is because the leader of the people of Biafra is a prince, but he never liked to be called a prince. As a matter of fact, he became angry with me like twice when I was trying to address him as the prince of Afaruku kingdom. He was angry with me. He said, address me not as a prince. Address me as Mazen Namdekanu. Are you people listening to what I'm saying? That is to tell you that that kingship, that royalty does not get into his head. He's not interested in it. What Mazen Namdekanu is interested with, and his father, is the freedom of the people of Biafra. That is why the road in the front of that passed in the front of his father's compound was not tied on his father's death. They had no option than to tie that road. So that is all I have to submit for now. So as we move on, thank you very much.
I am short of words if I tell you that I'm not short of words, simply means that I'm a liar. In fact, the whole world, everyone that is hearing the sound of a voice this night, our ears are heavy and our eyes are bleeding. I have never seen a man under this surface like Mazen Namdekanu. I have to be honest with you. When you speak,
you must start from his father.
From his
because Agona Amwago.
Correct.
Yes, the father. Yes.
In fact, if you remember the first time I bring you to my platform, I asked you what is your relationship with Mazen Namdekanu. But because of time, I couldn't go deeper on that particular day, and you told us a lot of things. The same thing with Mazen Zadibe and of course Mazuza Uzor article. That is the first thing that I ask anybody who is could say first time appearance on my platform, so that we know your relationship with our leader, because I know who I saw in my dream with my orange polo shirts. In fact, the whole world is hearing this. Obi Onitsha, the Oteleshwa king, according to my brother Zadibe. We understand that there is a case. This is a king. This is a king, not Oteleshwa king. In fact, I don't know what to say. Bishop, you're welcome to this program, and I welcome your arrival. And the whole world has seen the people that are here on this platform. I will urge you, our viewers all over the whole world, the people from Turkey, people from Australia, in Bishop, I think you are in Brazil, Gabon, and everywhere we are, and even those who are in Nigeria. I want you to share this platform. This particular message you are hearing tonight is the mother of all brokers, as the heart is here, and we must talk them as the heart, so that the whole world must hear what we are saying. This is emergency broadcast. If I have also put the photo of Mazen Perez, or edit the one of Mazen Zadibe, they would have blocked us. Even when they see Mazu's article with this face that look like Jesus Christ, they would have also blocked us, and we will not get more than 10 people. I think it will be taking unknown broadcasts, because we have unknown gunmen also. Now, Bishop, you're welcome. Please tell the whole people who you are, and I will just ask you a question based on what you have heard. Please unfold yourself or unmute yourself. Welcome.
Thank you, my brother Austin. I don't know if my voice is coming clear.
Clearly, the whole world is hearing you.
Thank you. Thank you, Austin. I thank you very much. You are a wonderful man. You are a great Biafran. And tonight we are really going to talk it as it is hot. I tell you, my brother, since yesterday I got this news of Obi of Furniture. If I tell you that it's not hurting on my head, I'm lying. And that's why I requested to come into this program, because this program came at the right time. So I welcome you, everybody. I welcome you, my people on this platform. I respect all of you. In fact, I'm not worthy to sit here with you, but it's a privilege given to me today by our brother Austin Okonkwo, a great man indeed. Mr. Darlington, I welcome you. My brother, I welcome you. I greet all of you in the name of Chukwu Kabiama. My name is Bishop Ugu, as people call me. I am a Biafran. I am a Biafran because I am a child of God. So, and I'm happy to be here today with my fellow Biafrans. And as we are here, we are not here to gossip. We are here to talk it as it is, in fact, as the thing they hot inside my
As in
brain.
a what?
That's
Yes.
why, that's how I want to talk it tonight. Thank you very much.
Right on. Bishop, you're welcome. You know, we have
So,
had, let me continue with you before I will come back to Uzor article, because I don't know his schedule. He's living in Australia. Maybe by now in Australia it's already 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. in the morning, but he's still here with us to show how much he loves Biafra. Now, Bishop, you have heard everything that we've been saying when you are not yet in here. Mazo Baleza, aka as the hot, hit a point that we're treating, that in Opi work, where the Obi or Onyoshi Onicha, who say Obi Onicha, you know, where he is a king. And in Opi work, you know, right from time immemorial, has been a notorious, I could say, avenue, I could say street. But Obi Onicha, a lot of people has died in Onicha, and Obi Onicha has never set a security outfit. But suddenly, he now set up a security outfit in order to appease the Fulani, his masters. And I want you to say something based on this. Do you have anything to add to the idea, or what you think that he is anticipating from the hand of the Fulanis? Over to you, Bishop.
yes, my brother, I have something to add, and that motivated me to request for my coming into this program tonight, because I was following you people for some time, for some minutes, and I saw the way the whole thing is going. So, and your discussion here, investigated me, because some days ago, before this incident of Obi of Furniture, I was talking with somebody about how all that we are seeing today in Nigeria as a whole, even especially in Biafra land, was well planned by the British government using the Fulanis in Nigeria to achieve these very particular goals. I was talking to them, but they never believe. And today, we all can see the sign from the Obi of Furniture. And I'm telling you here today, go and mark today's date. More of them are still coming. I'm telling you the gospel truth. More of them are still going to come out. We are going to see a lot of things that will amaze everybody. Do you know why? Because we are hitting it to a place where most of us thought that it is all right, or knowing that is not right. Many things have been going on underground in Nigeria, and that's the reason why these people have been succeeding with their plans to Islamize the whole country. That's the reason why these people have been succeeding with their plans to dip their Quran into that Atlantic Ocean. And all these things have been going underground. You see them put on white garment, you see them dress in a royal priesthood. You see them, even many men of God will still come out. Today we are talking about the royal kingdoms, but you are going to see the kingdom of God. People will still come out from there, because you see them as angel in the day, but these people are doing a great atrocity in the back, in the night. Let me explain to you what I was telling to people. If really we can think back, when you talk about a king or somebody that is holding a high ranking position in our various community before, we talk about decent men. They are the ones that used to hold what we call offer. These people always come whenever justice is needed. These people always appear whenever truth is expected. These people always appear whenever it is time to render true justice. But today, all these things have destroyed. And who did it? The people that did it is the Britain making use of the Fulani Janjaweed. And how did they do it? My brother, how can a king, how can a chief in our community be endorsed by the state governor? The same thing that your state governor today must be endorsed by a Fulanese before he become your governor, so that they will use them to oppress you. They will use them to conquer you. They will use them to destroy you. They extended it to even our local chiefs and our local kings. If government is not recognized, if you are not recognized by the government, you are not going to sit on your throne. And ask me, my brother, I was telling them that day, how can somebody that government issued a certificate to be a king, and the person is receiving monthly salary from the same government? How do you think that that person will defend you? How do you think that that person will speak on your favor? The person must surely work for his paymaster. You cannot employ somebody and you are paying that person every month, and the person will rise up to speak against you. It can never happen, and it can never happen. So we overlook all these things, but it happened under our eyes. You see them receiving money every month from this same government that have planned to destroy us. You see them giving them government numbers. Most of them used to drive new bright car from government every month with the government plate numbers. I know most of them. If it's not so in your village, go and make inquiry. These people are agents of the government. That's the reason why, even in some villages today, before you become a king, in fact, you don't see a truthful king. It's always the same people, the same type of people that indulge themselves in politics, in evil politics. In fact, if you are a decent person, it will be very hard for you to assume any office of chief or whatever you call them in our society, in our community today. Decent people don't assume that office. Just as Darlington has spoken about the father of our leader Nnamdi Kanu. I told people that God prepared that family for a purpose, and that's the reason why, according to what Bible said, that Joseph, Mary was prepared. It was prophesied before the time to carry Jesus and give birth to him. That is the same way that family, I pray, to blessed be his memory. Israel, king of Afaruku, he was prepared to give birth to a son like Nnamdi Kanu. To see a king like him in our community today is impossible. Do you know why? Because they are no more honest king. They are there for their paymaster. And when all this thing was happening, we close our eye. We never pay attention to this. How can a village accept your own king, your choosing king? You want to choose a king that will be defending you, defending your right, speaking for your favor. You allow a government to be issuing certificates for them. You saw them some time ago in River State when Governor Wike was talking to the royal kings like he's talking to children. Do you know why he talked to them like that? because he is the one that issued certificate to them. If you respond to him, he collects your certificate and you're no longer a king. What a mess. And we overlook all these things. Today we are going to see the consequences of so many things that we ignored, because by right it don't supposed to happen. We are the one that's supposed to choose our king by ourselves. We are the one that's supposed to even install our king by ourselves. A king of a community supposed to be an opposition to the government, especially the corrupt government. Because if you do anything contrarily, you are digging the grave of your community people. Do you know why the Obi of Onitsha run to do what he's doing? Maybe these people have withheld their salary just for 1 week or 1 month. Every one of them, you will see more of them coming out. Obi of Onitsha was just fast. Even I told somebody yesterday, I don't believe that. I don't believe that this man set up a security outfit to fight unknown gunmen. I told them I don't believe it, and even up to now, I'm not sure if it's true. But even if it's true, even if it's not true, for him to setting up a security outfit at this time, why can't you rally around and support the one that Nnamdi Kanu have done? Look at what is happening in Yoruba land. Look at what is happening in Oduduwa land. Look at how their elders rally round with Sunday Igbohu. Their kingsmen rally round with Sunday Igbohu. None of them have, even no governor from Oduduwa land have condemned what he's doing. No king have ever, none of them have condemned him. They rally round with him. Our own is always different. So let me stop here for now, my brother, because if I want to talk as the thing is working, I can even talk from now to tomorrow.
If I leave Bishop,
thank you, my brother.
I told you. In fact, we have hijacked the program of Mazo Perez. As in the hot, now so we go talk for this platform. In fact, so as in the hot now be this program. Now so we go talk. So now let me go to Mazo Uzor article. Uzor, welcome Uzor. Please, on this point, we know now that we are dealing with corrupt kings, and these are devilish kings in our land. How are we really going to tackle these people? Are we going to live with this enemy till the kingdom come? No, we cannot live with this enemy. Now that we are here, let's discuss. Let's say the truth. Is these people worthy to live among us? Please, let's see the facts. I want to hear from you, Manzo's article. Right on.
I just want to chip in one thing. You know this sand you call Uzor article, anytime he speaks, just write it down. You know why? Because it might not make sense now, or it will make sense later. I told him in 2012 that I don't support anything traditional rulers in Biafra land, that these people are evil. They're just there to kill us. And our leaders, we don't have leaders. What we have is deceivers, puppets that they're just there to appease the will of the caliphate. Okay, watch out the Anambra State governor. He was in a church, in a so-called church, in Catholic church, equating the lives of my people to 500,000 naira, the same price with the cow. If you kill an Nambarian, you pay 500,000 naira. If you kill a cow, you pay 500,000 naira. And my people are in the church clapping. Is that not ringing about in your ears? That's what I said in 2010, and I'll still stand by it. Once you call yourself a Nigerian, the same thing that's happening to people that betray Biafra, you start having mental problems, straight up. No Nigerian is normal. No, none, not even single one. Even if you like live abroad for something for 100 years, once you call yourself Nigerian, you start having mental problems. No Nigeria is normal. Watch out what is happening there. Okay, the other, I think it was yesterday. I watched Uchemefo in BBC complicating himself. He doesn't support ESN. At the time, he started supporting ESN. This is mental. The disease I told you they are having. Mercy. Remember I told you once you betray Biafra, you start having it. All of them are they're not existing.
I remember it.
So yeah. So another thing I'm telling my people, don't wait for IPOB to do everything for you. Because now you've known the truth. You remember when I was saying it when Nabi was in Abkaden. I know this is the guy. Abdul is not here today. Abdul, I was saying it, and when now the camera rose up in 2012, I started preaching about something. I was in uni then in UK. I started preaching. I was telling people, this guy will bring back, and they're laughing at me, calling me names, fucking rubbish. They even beat me up in Holland they beat me up in 20, that was in 2011. Nobody understands. But it's happening, and you know why they're dying like this? Because these people are heartless. These Nigerians, they are the most wicked people on planet Earth. This is a country where someone will die, they won't have pity. They will ask you, oh, is he my tribe? Is he Yoruba? Is he Igbo? Is he Ishan? Is he Hausa? They don't care about human life. What they care is my own, my own, my own. If it's Yoruba, you remember when they are killing IPOP guys? All the Nigerians are busy. Even these ones are busy. Oh, kill them, be a fraud, be a fraud. Listen, this is life. Whatever comes around goes around. The world is spherical. You know what's spherical? It revolves around orbits.
Of course.
If I'm laughing at you now because of the bad thing that was happening, before you know it's going to reach me. You know why I'm like this? I don't usually save my money because I know I'm going to go one day. I'm here for something. I'm not going to last that long. Once I finish, and people are asking me why you don't sleep. I don't sleep because I don't have much time to live. All right, I'm here. Once I drop it, I go, and it's gonna. I'm putting all this. I was telling Ofoma, he didn't understand. Ofoma was sure everything I told Ofoma is happening. I told him this Trump is going to go for just 4 years. We don't need that land, but he did. And they sanctioned me then. I thought they're going to kill people. I'm saying it. They shut me up. I'm challenging authority. And people died. What happened? Nothing. What did Trump say? Nothing. I told them that Trump, they're going to project Trump. Trump is just there to serve the Elohim, the way of Elohim, give us our capital in Jerusalem and go. That is it. And it's done. You know what? It's still coming out. Let me tell my Biafran people, this thing you're seeing now, Nigeria is gone completely. Nigeria is gone. And anybody, I said it before the challenge, I thought there's no true man of God in Nigeria. These people are all deceivers. You don't even know your presence is there. Even if you're not pastor, once your spirit is alert, you look at that guy, you know it's not Buhari. You don't need Elohim to tell you that. Once I don't do evil. That's why I see things. I'm confident with Elohim. Any day, if I want to think about bad things that will happen tomorrow to people, Elohim take my life this night. That's what I want my people to do. Let's clear our hearts, clear our conscience. Let's love ourselves. Let's do things or anything you want people to do for you, do it for people. One day we're going to go, we're not going to last forever. I've noticed some of my friends are fighting for Biafra that are no more today. As we are, I'm preaching the gospel, you mustn't be a pastor. As we are, this is God's kingdom on earth. And we're trying to build a righteous nation. That's why it's delaying. This is the last miracle on earth. When Nandi says something, people don't understand because these are members, they don't say things. Things doesn't move me. That's why I love when I tell Nandi it's good to hierarchy. That's why I love people that are rich, because if you are born with money, nothing moves you. But all these people are money grabbers. They don't even expect to see such wealth. Once you show them the fear of money, you see them misbehaving. You know our problem? The leaders. This is the time. Anywhere you see our governors, you stone them. Anywhere you see our traditional leaders, they are not existing. You know what? Because you know the Queen of England, they think the Igbos respect hierarchy, respect leaders. We don't. What we respect is dignity. What we respect is people that have respect, people that say the truth. That's why we respect him now, because he stands on the truth. We follow him because of truth, not because of the throne. That is why I love the Igbo people. These are the real Jews. We stand on, once you're righteous, once you do the will of God and you're straightforward, people will follow you. You don't need to advertise yourself. Your character advertise you. The way you behave advertise you. The way you treat people advertise you. And mind you, when you're gone, your name will last forever. People will be rushing to, even your grave will be healing people. This is what I tell people. Our problem is ourselves, not the Fulani, because the Fulani cannot come into our land if you don't give them access. How are they going to come to our land if you don't give them access? You see, I was telling them that they don't want to hear all the commissioner of police are the house of Fulani in our land. And that's why I'm so angry when I see them lynching people. Why are you killing your own people? Why are we killing them? Our problem is not us. I told them, if someone kills someone, even if a criminal kills someone, kill even my brother, my sister, my lovely sister, I'm not going to even deal with that person. I'm going to deal with the governors. I'm not trying to protect the criminals. If we start lynching, because people don't like treat the cause of the wound. They just love treating the wound. If you treat the wound, it's going to come back. Treat the cause of the wound so that the wound comes for people, for other generations. This is the problem we are having. The problem is leadership. All this evil. This is the time for us to start lynching them. I'm even so disappointed that Ijele is still breathing in the land of the living. I told Ijele, they're going to lynch you in Nigeria. He said, oh, they're going to deport you. It happens. I don't know how it happens. Elohim honor the word of his children. But he's still alive, causing mayhem. I told Uchimefo, from Uchimefo open, this is the guy I deal with one-on-one. Open his mouth. He's even the one that gave Nnamdi my book. He opened his mouth on Facebook that he's going to bring me down for telling him the truth, that they worship idol. Because I told you, you're not a freedom fighter. Because of something, the idol in Rome, you want to dismiss your people. He started because of his faith. Useless people that doesn't think. You see him worrying. He's so confused now. He's so confused in nature. Listen, I don't care about my Jewish faith. If my Jewish faith can stop me from Biafra, let them go to hell. I told them there in synagogue, they like to force everyone to believe in Judaism. No, I don't care. I believe in truth. I worship God in heaven. Don't believe in anything. Once you are truthful, Elohim will open your door. The problem we have here is religion. We need to be strong now in faith to fight this struggle. Our problem is the leadership. Anywhere you see our governor, stone them. They know how many people are they going to kill. We don't need them. They've been there watching us dying like flies, and we do nothing. To cry for them. You see them, you are praising people that will kill you. We don't need these people. We don't need traditional rulers. These people are all evil. Let me give other people a chance to say something.
Yes, thank you, Mazuzo. Welcome. In fact, like as I said before, I will now come to Mazin Zadibe. Then I'm going to allow Mazo Barese before we welcome Mazi Charles Eze, who just arrived now. Please, everybody mute yourself. Only Mazi Zadibe has to unmute himself now. Mazuzo, I thank you so much. All our hearts are heavy this night because of this Obionocha issue. And not only that, because amongst us is where the saboteur is really emerging from. That is where the struggle is very, very, I could say, very, very hard. I don't know the kind of English tricky, I could say. There was a scripture that David wrote in one of the scriptures in the book of Psalms. David cried, he said, if it is an outsider, I would have known how to dodge myself from this kind of household enemy. But he said that he is among him, within him, a person that he goes to take street counsel together, inside enemy, a man that says he's an Obi, means Igwe, who we have to run to. And this kind of man are still existing in our own country. Mazin Zadibe, for me, I decide that we have to get out all these people. You know, we don't need to come here and begin to talk about what we're going to do to these people. But out of the anger, and as in fact, let them see my face, Obi Onitsha not supposed to leave.
Okay, wait, let me just add, I forgot to just one line.
Okay.
Let everybody write this down. Some people need
Let's
to die
do
for us
it
to get
sharp
back.
because I want to bring Mazi Perez back before Mazi Charles comes. Okay.
Yeah. Some people need to die for us to have Biafra. Write it down.
Thank you. Mazi Zadibe, what can you correspond to the last sentence he made? Technically.
Yes, I will say that I thank you for your question, but you know, we are here to say nothing but the truth. We are not killers, but we hand people over to God for judgment.
Thank you.
We can only hand them over to God and pray that God will judge them for all their deeds. Because there are some people that doesn't deserve to see the sun rise tomorrow in our land. The only thing we are doing is to pray that God will avenge for us. And we're also praying for non-God men to locate them.
You said?
Because it's very, very important that Fulani or non-God men should locate them. So what I will say here is this. Without sentiment, I understand that we have been engraving into a deep depth of lunatics who are there standing as figureheads, who are seeking for the defense of our people, who are there that they are soliciting on our behalf to make a way for us to have a voice that we will be a part of a land we call our home. But their intention is to salvage and use us as a sacrifice in an exchange of their material interest. And we have not been very sensitive to discover this thing without IPOB coming. That is why every center sensitivity of consciousness and critical mind that woke us up from our slumber, that made us to rise up from our sleep, was IPOB, and it is IPOB, and will remain IPOB. Look, let us think now. If you watch in northern region, their king will come. They speak, all of them without asking questions, they follow them. Their children will go and kill people. None of their king will talk. Behind the back, they are supporting them. They are giving them arms. They are financing them. You see, when they were dashing them 1 million in packs, you people, you saw it online. They were there sponsoring them. Look at Mayatiala solicited for 1 billion naira. It was given to them. And they used it to do what? To finance terrorism. You see them having and controlling sophisticated arms, AK-47, bombs, bullets, cartons in packs and packs and packs, bullet buses. They have it. They are supplying it to them. Which way have our leaders supported us in our land? Do we really have leaders? That is the question we have to ask ourselves. We don't have leaders in our land. We are on our own. The only person that is seeking for our voice to be heard with the level of the annihilation that we are being subjected to, irrespective of the marginalization, is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is the voice of the people. He is the faith, the fountain of hope, the future that we dream for, that we will restore Biafra under his leadership. The coming generation will have hope and will have a cornerstone to step their foot upon, to say that we can go to farm and be peacefully habiting in our own land. that we can go to our streams, that we enjoy our tradition and our cultures, that we can go to our schools. Look at the primary schools in our land. Are all these rural leaders caring about them? We don't have primary schools that are being owned by government, or let's say the Zoological Republic government. Okay, let's talk about the private schools. They are not even safe again. You talk about the dormitory schools, they are not even safe again. A bandit will come, they call them bandits will come, they will go into hostel, they will kidnap 300 people, 400 people, 500 people from the northern side. They will come to our own side, they will kill, they will rape, they will do whatever they want to do. All these things, what is the position of our leaders? Look at before ESN was established. We stood for more than years and decades that nobody is there to protect us. I remember when I was going to primary school, I can see when we used to go and do farming for our teachers. And we would do that farming. The next day, the next following week, you see cattle will come, chop, everywhere. That you will not see that produce that we planted. We suffer throughout the sun to plant. All of them will be gone. And we have been adapting in this like a normal lifestyle that we cannot even in our own remote villages, in our farms, we are no more safe in the places we call our own land. And we have people who are always afraid to speak, always afraid to condemn evil that happens in their land, but they say we are leaders. Only what they know. Have allocation come, they will take. Have this state allocation come, they will take. Have local government loan come, they will take. Before you become a governor, they tell you that you will be paying half of your salary to the governor. Before you become local government chairman, you will be paying half of your local government allocation to the governor. Before you become a house member, you must be allegiance to in India. These people are people that have given their souls to devil. And these people are not looking at the people that we call our own daughters and sons in our land to give them a future, to say that these people need to be protected. These children are growing up. What is the fate? What is the future of these children? Are we living like people who are not living, or we are living like people who are just living just to live, not to have a direction? We should have direction in our land. We should, even when they talk about the issue of growing, farming, that the blockage they did, what did our governors did? The northerners, they block, they say they do blockage. We don't even have any place that we say that these state governors, that they have what you call hectares of lands that they are producing agricultural produce, that we can say this is an agricultural, mechanized agricultural system that is being made under a very constructive manner that can be able to yield a resourceful produce, farm produce, vegetables or palm oils or onions or granite or any kind of cash crops that are very beneficial to the growth of the society. Tomatoes, all these things, basic need. The yam that we have in our land is disappearing. Ede is disappearing. Is disappearing.
Let's do it fast.
All
Thank
these
you.
things. Why should we allow things that are pride of our own culture, pride of who we are, the legitimate of the foundation of what made us an Igbo man or a Biafran, or which made us to be a people, all those things are disappearing, and we are there looking at governors to protect us. Before Eastern Network was born, they were there.
Nobody can protect us. We must protect ourselves.
That comes to my reference to draw it on track. They never protected us. They never served the interest of our people, but they are there to do what? To serve the interest of the caliphate. And that is why we have come to tell them that enough is enough. We are here to take back our land and take back the privilege, the protection, the security of our children, and have it as a responsibility that we will not surrender our land to slaves who are the Fulanis.
Thank you, Mazi. Wonderful. Before Mazi Charles, I know you are not staying longer, but let me bring Mazi up. He has been here, and there's a lot of information that he has about this particular thing that's going on, and I will give you time to speak. Please, Mazi Barese, do you have anything to add from the education? I could say what you have told us today. And we're talking about now we have all these dubious kings. Are we going to fold our hand? I think there is a time for everything. We are not going to allow these people in our land since they have sold their heart to the Fulanese. We have unknown gunmen. We have Eastern Security Network. I think there is a need for us to visit these people. I don't know how to put it before people will misquote me, but I want to bring you into, because people like to hear from you. Please tell us something, Mazi Obareze, before I will welcome Mazi Charles. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, brother. Mazi Charles, welcome to the program once again. Everybody that is talking here have spoken well, extensively. But there's something that I want to put on record, and I want our viewers, our listeners, lovers of freedom, friends of Biafra, and the Biafrans to take cognizance of what I'm about to say now. Very, very, very important. It is very small, but it is mighty. When you weigh it, you understand. From inception, whenever they kill IPOB, during rallies, during family meetings, Nigerian news used to report it and say, allegedly. So I want anybody that will continue to report anything about the unknown gunmen to also say allegedly. Right now, I'm updating my wall saying that the unknown gunmen allegedly clashed. This is how we are going to be reporting this issue from now. Unknown gunmen allegedly clashed with Nigeria police and 2 lives were lost. Simple. This is very, very technical for those of you that we understand where I'm coming from. Because somebody cannot use Toronkwacha, we need to continue paying these people in their own coin when reporting whatever that is happening in our land. That's the reason. You get why. If you are into this struggle, if you understand the technicalities in where they report about what is happening to us, you will get the point where I'm coming from. So henceforth, it is allegedly they crashed with unknown gunmen. Maybe 10 people lost life. Maybe a car was burnt. This is how we should be doing it, because one day, where we are now is not where we were yesterday. The stage where we are now is not the stage. We have passed so many hurdles to be where we are now. And all this while that we are climbing this ladder of success, bringing Biafra closer, there is no report that accepted that Nigeria police or Nigeria army killed IPOB. It was all allegedly. And we know the meaning of allegedly. Allegedly means it's like a gossip. It's like a made talk. It's like people concoct it and say, you are not 100% sure. Am I correct?
Presumably,
so presumably that it is Nigeria police. Thank you. It may be that Nigeria police, while crashing with the unknown gunmen, killed their fellow Nigeria police. It may be that Nigeria army, while crashing with the unknown gunmen, killed their fellow. So it's allegedly. Technically, it is very, very important we should be using it, because you were not there when the crash was made, because it was IPOB crash with Nigeria army. It was IPOB crash with police. It was IPOB crash with civil defense. It was IPOB crash with this. IPOB crash allegedly clash. Not that the clash, not that they clash. It was allegedly clash. So this time around, Uzor article, whatever you're going, any day I see you write
without putting allegedly, more than a problem. Mamguabuma as Austin, Maguabu Noble. It was allegedly henceforth. Bikonu, Mazi Charles. It was allegedly because we were not there when they crashed. So we were not 100% certain. No unknown gunmen, Burunda. So it is allegedly. Let us pay them back with their coin. Please take note of that before I go into the main topic. I will not take your time. I'm going to be very, very brief because this allegedly has been paining me so much deeply that people came into Mazenand and killed Nigerian military joint task force. They came with helicopter gunboat. They came with jet fighter. They came with about 150 soldiers. They came with not less than 15 armor tank. They shot and killed people. More than 1,800 bullet holes in the wall. And when they wanted to report it, they say allegedly. So why are we now saying unknown gunmen did this, unknown gunmen do that? By the way, we don't know unknown gunmen. Do we know them? I am under Habu. It is allegedly. So that don't know them. Now talking about the kings in our land. Most of the things that I want to say, some of you guys have touched it, but let me just touchlight it a little bit. We don't know them because it's allegedly. So let me touchlight one or two things in this topic of this night. You see, you may give one verse of Bible to Pastor Chris Oyekilome. The way you analyze it will be different from the way Okotie will analyze it. Different way from the way Padam Mbaka, Ejikeme Usman Mbaka will analyze it. So the issue of these kings we're talking about is something that we should take very, very serious to make them know that they are irrelevant. Because they are hospital in Biafra land. If you count 1, 2, 3 before you count the 4th house, you will see a child bearing Tibese. Is it true or false?
For sure.
So because of this, we acknowledge that God is our king. They are not our kings. Because if they are our kings, if they want us to acknowledge them as our kings, there are things that they have to do. Number one, the life and properties of the people they are ruling. But in a community where Fulani herdsmen will take their cows, enter into a community, eat all the food products in that community, kill somebody, massacre them, butcher them. The person you are calling a king will not speak. Is he worthy to be a king that is overseen over us, we his children? And that is why they have not killed all of us, and we are still alive today. Now, talking about what we're going to do to them, by the time we don't give them that, we don't accord them that respect they are expecting with that their Obun career, that their kingship, crown, whatever. By the time maybe they call for a gathering and people come out to say, Eze, are you calling for a gathering for what? When people are being killed here, you do not talk about it. You know, when if we get this time around, when the brother when my spec eyeglass, original one
was what enough.
I will talk to you. We should not be taking these people serious for the purpose of what has happened to us, for the reason of what has happened to us, and they were all keeping adamant because they are collecting money. They are being paid. And there is one proverb that says that whosoever that feed you determines your movement. Whosoever that feed you, that pay your bills, determines your movement. If you want to go anywhere, they say don't go, you will not go because you are relying on them. That is how these people are to the Nigerian government. However, please, unknown government did not kill police. They allegedly, it was allegedly that they killed in Ohafia. So I just posted it on my wall now. So if you want to share, you can go and share because it was allegedly, and all of us know the truth. The truth is that we don't know them and they don't know us. So whatever that is happening, and these kings, these people that you call our kings, cannot come out and defend us or speak in our favor. My brother, they are inconsequential kings. They are inconsequential Oba. They are inconsequential Igwes. So they have no positive impact in our life. The only king, the only Oba The only Eze that I know today is Mazi Namodi Oku Kanu. That is where I want to rest my case. Thank you very much.
Wow, wow, wow. I see they're hot. Now, so we go talk for this particular night and respect. Allegedly. Mazuza, I hope you have heard his warning. If you find your book and you don't put allegedly, Mazuza will ban that book.
I'll fight you.
Now, let's go to my brother, Mazi Charles says. Welcome, sir. And let me first of all thank you. Throughout the whole day, I was listening to one of the broadcasts that you made today, and it is very, very inspiring and very, not spiritually, but esoterically, where you talked about we came to this life empty and we must go empty. And the Mazozo also explained, it's like both of you talked today on that your broadcast, Mazi Charles says. But anyway, I want to give you congrats for that message. But now we're talking about this Obiorija, Mazi Charles Eze, because I know you told me I'm not going to stay longer. I want to ask you briefly, what are the characteristics of a good Igwe or Eze? And tell us, this Oteleshwa Igwe, according to Humble, Oteleshwa Eze Sadigwe, according to Mazi Zadibe, are they worthy to remain in our land with this character? Over to you, Mazi. And let's make it short. You know, we are not many, so that we can get points. And there is a caller I want to bring in. I think he has a question for somebody here from America. Let's go to you, Mazi Eze. Mazi Charles Eze. Welcome.
All right. Thank you, everybody. I've missed this gathering for a very long time. And this is why I said, regardless how tired I am, I must identify with you guys. I greet all of you. Mazi Opareze, I greet you. I greet everybody, in fact.
Thank you.
So, yeah, Biafra is a spirit. Biafra is a spirit, and those who believe will queue into the spirit. First of all, I listened to Uzor and Mazi Opareze. In fact, all of us have equally said the same thing, but there's a point Uzor raised, which I want to, lead. I want to add that point. We have to ask yourself first, King, look at that spelling and look at the meaning of that name, King. If you think king in this our day and age, it makes sense, then you shouldn't say that slavery it should be abolished. So, and if you say kingship should still exist, we shouldn't say that taking our children as boy, as modern day slavery,
correct,
should be abolished. These are the same compound. Now, remember, Israel, the people of Israel, which we are of their, offsprings, had a problem from the day they demanded for a king. I think it was Solomon who presided on their behalf, which God said, this is what they want, so give them. But God removed his hands, and they became, everything they did from that time became, they always had a backlash on it. They had always fallen. That was why the Philistines got hold of the Ark of Covenant. And that was why 5,000 of them were smitten in the war, because they lost the direct glory of God upon their lives until they had to suffer and suffer. Now, in this our generation, the reason why we've not been able to succeed for a very long time was the fact that we attracted this our predicament to ourselves by praising these so-called Igwes. We gave them the power. We made them what they are. We subjected ourselves to fealty before them. We kill ourselves because of them. We praise them even more than we praise our God. Jehovah Chukwukabia. This, and if you look at it, the type of Igwes or the type of kings that we have today are the ones brought to us by our colonial masters. So it is not, they were not a part of us. This is not our tradition. You understand? So, and again, their consciences has been bought over. They look at you as they are not there to serve you yet. So you must serve them by fire, by force. You understand? So the same thing goes to all the political office holders in Biafra land. We are the ones heading these people to kill us. Now, if you ask me the solution, power belongs to the people. We should throw more weight in sensitizing our people to detach ourselves from the level, the type of power we put on these people.
Yeah, to know that we are the one that has the power.
We.
Even in the church, all institution, I could say. Yeah, right on.
You understand? So we must take these powers back. How do we do that? By stop honoring their gatherings. By us stopping going to where they are dwelling. They don't give us nothing. Which Igwe in that Biafra land has ever done anything to benefit the people he is leading? But yet we praise them, we adore them, and we don't even know why we're doing this. Let anybody from there come out and tell me why they are praising all those Igwe, putting themselves as slaves before them. Why? Nobody can. It's the same thing with the governors and some of the senators. Even the people, senators, it's only Senator Baribe. Is only Senator Baribe the only senator we have from the Southeast in that House of Senate? Why is it that he's the only one who talks? So these powers we gave them, look at when they opened the NDDC office, just an office, and Abio was coming, and someone hung on they were making stupid noise, pushing people up and down because one person is coming. And then I see our mothers leaving what they're supposed to do, going there just to sing and dance. And after that, they carry their slippers on their hands and get tired and they go in home. They look for people to give them lift back home. They don't even have a car to go. Some doesn't even have transport. And they want people to give them lift because they have to eat rice. So we need to begin to sensitize ourselves to detach the power we give to these people. Let us take it back. We can take it. It's a psychological thing. It is a psychological thing.
The same thing in the church.
So, the same thing, all those offices, all those places that have not done us well. It's not even, listen, we can render them useless without even touching them. Power belongs to the people. Since the propaganda has been making rounds against what we believe in, have they been able to succeed? No. Because the power, we've taken the mantle. There's nothing we decide to do today that we cannot do. There's nothing we decide, there's no decree that we decide to put today in Biafra land that we cannot achieve. So Obio Furniture and the likes of him, they've not done nothing for us. Let anybody who can tell us the history of those traditional rulers, if it dated up to 500 years old, then I can tell you it is part of us. But none of them dated up to 500 years old because that's not our tradition. The British did this as a caretaker, gave all of them this as a caretaker, which we can abolish anytime by detaching ourselves from them. Secondly, we must also understand that when our case is mentioned, it's like an earsaw to a lot of people, and we all know those people. Take, for instance, I made a broadcast analyzing what I think Channel TV, what they said concerning Sunday Igboho's declaration, Asari Dokubo's declaration, and at least for once, they've given called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at least a little bit, good name. Why? Because the Oduduwa counterpart has come in the picture, because Oduduwa people could not sacrifice Sunday Igboho. They can't do nothing. The Oduduwa political office players could not sacrifice him. So why do we think that these people now who are in Biafra land, who are political office holders in Biafra land, have the power to deal with us? They don't have the power, because we give them the power. We fear them. When you stop fearing them, just like what they're saying, unknown gunmen, it's those unknown gunmen now that they can fear. But they can as well fear us if we go out against them to say, listen, we made you this, we're going to take the power back.
We take away the power back. That is the thing. So, Master Charles, please move with the speed. I want to bring a caller that have been here. Then we begin to round up on this program, because we keep on. I want everybody to make it shorter. There is a caller I want to bring here from America that have been here online with me. Caller, I hope you are still there. And I want you, if you call to make a point, please make it shorter. And let's make it very, very shorter. Caller, if you are there, please. Hello, good evening or good morning from here. Good evening. Depends on where you're calling.
Should I go on now?
Can you hear me?
It's just speaking, or should I go on? Because I'm looking at all of you now.
You are listening to your set. You are listening to your set. Right now, speaking. It will match at a time.
The line is breaking. The line is breaking. It's breaking. Let me call you by myself. It's breaking. I will call you now.
Maz, do fast. We don't have a time, please. Now let's write down when he called. We'll put him through. Then we will now. I will. Okay. Wait. I think he's calling in. He's calling in. Any other caller can call. I need only 2 callers. Then we'll stop it for a day, please.
Please, after this caller, I will do something else. Yeah.
All right. So please, I want this caller to call in. I don't have a time, Mazu. Please, let's forget about this caller. I don't have a time. He is listening to his set and is talking to us. Now, let me go to just continue your topic. So make it briefly. Then I will now go to Maz Bishop. Then we will now rotate it and we'll close for the day.
So, in a nutshell, we, as long as we've stepped in, and as I can tell you, we've all been in one accord, we've spoken with one voice, we know what we can do. So we have to continue regardless into sensitizing our people so that they will stop this colonial mentality that they are still using to look at these people, calling themselves, gallivanting themselves with power tussle and power mongering people. Now when the Igwe, this Igwe is so traditional, they don't feed nobody. They don't even do anything.
I have a caller online, please. Caller from the UK, please. Your name and where you are, please. Write on. Go straight to your question or your contribution, and let's call it a day, please. Go on. Your name and where you are.
Thank you, my friend. My name is Ogugo. I'm calling from London. Listen, I can see you there. My brother, like he said, he's an Arab. In fact, all of you all are magnificent. Thank you for what you are doing. I want to let you know that the traditional rulers in Biafra land are the politicians. These people in Igbo language, we call them DHD. They don't know what they are doing. They are trying to protect their empire. Don't be surprised. 70% of the land is sold in Onitsha. It's given permission by the Obi of Onitsha. That is one. Number 2, don't be surprised. The person who supports Obi of Onitsha. It's not really this person. But because this person is connected to Obi of Onitsha, they're giving this power. I didn't say that's the truth, but we have to investigate it. I want Onitsha people to wake up. This is the opportunity they have to come to be truthful in their lives. This generation, can I thank you all you Biafra, this generation, you are the best among all entire world. Could you believe the United Kingdom cannot even come and develop us? Biafra, do you see what we lose under this name called Nigeria? Do you see what we lose? Attacking our name with Nigeria. Britain, you far, and Britain can't stand us. That swim in the ocean to come to their country. We who apply for visa, they take the money and refuse us visa. We who wake up 2 o'clock in the morning to work while they are turning computer. I said to them, come, let's debate. They are running away. If you give up Biafra, you're finished. Your people are finished. We will not stop. Ahmadike, consistency. No shaking. No shaking. You know what we end the our agreement with Britain? Debate between you and Boris Johnson. Tell him to come and debate you. And what you win, Biafra is the most powerful people on earth, whether they like it or not. Anioma people, good boys from Anioma, I want to let you know, we and Benin people, you know the upper lineage, we are not same. If you attach yourself with the upper lineage, you will dig your grave. Biafra will never save you because Benin city, you see, this city means something given to you, they will take it away from you. Benin is an Arabic name. And if you mess up and say you are from Benin, from Western region to Bendel, from Bendel, South, from South, all this nonsense, and you want to generic, and you want Igbo land. That is what we're going to. And we're Igbo and we're Biafra. My brother, you never want to take this call like this. Una do well, thank you.
Thank you, Agugo. Thank you, Agugo.
Darlington, thank you very much. That is the coming because our Kijaman brought me up. Let's talk. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Agugo. God bless you for wonderful. So now, Mazi Charles says the first caller is still coming. Please, first caller, go straight and we're waiting for you.
Hello.
Right on, Mazi.
Okay. Thank you so much for taking my call. And I would like to first of all start by telling you who I am. My name is Mazi Uchenna Okafo. Facebook blocked my page for 60 days. And I know who did that. Uchenna Obiudo are the architects of Facebook now. They pinpoint everybody and blocking them. But let me first of all thank all of you. I am looking at the humble leader. I am looking at those articles. My comrade Darlington, I salute you. And all of you, I watch your programs. Let me touch something from Toronto. I am in Toronto, and I will give you the details before I touch the OB of whatever will be my family, because it will be my family Bible. OB and Uche before has been a stumbling block. I just want to touch that very quickly because of this Uzor article said before. One Uzor article which was sleeping before is nobody. But in Toronto, we hosted him. He's nobody. So I need to tell you, forget about that one. He's a loser. Can't go to So and his husband, Nana US, simple Obiana. That old hag in the party. just forget about these people. I don't know what the one of those articles, just on this, just forget about these people. They are nobody. And now let me come down home. Prince Darlington, I salute you. Not be today now. Not be today. Maybe you know the Gamma will jack from A to Z. Mboni Studio na Toronto. I will give you people a little hint. Mboni Studio na Toronto. Our former leader then, my Dama Batia, that Ojiraka will reside here. I was asked who can to anybody in Toronto. They will tell you 20 IPOB, they will tell you who I am. I was offered to leave Toronto. Due to the nature of it, what I do, I'm into traveling. As I speak to you now, I'm calling you from Istanbul. Due to the things, my nature of business, I cannot leave. But I support anybody, any human being that is leading me. I give that person 100% support. Ask them in Toronto. And thank God he resigned by himself. Why am I making this call? It was Uche and the people behind it. That old hat, old hat. Or Patagonia in America. If one is also old baggy jeans around. These people have been the architect, the stumbling block of this movement. Now we have gone far. If noble like this, two husband and wife will be the piano and the woman who channel because how God okay. Or husband and wife, if these people had given way long time, only sequels, if I could have been a long by now, flag I can really go. I can never go. I want to go back home. I'm sick and tired of flying around. I'm tired. Now let me touch that like these people are idiots. These people are idiots. You see, Ms. Darlington, you made a very good point. If I'm posting with my new account, which Facebook will talk, when Facebook will talk on connect, listen, you made a very good point. All my posts is alleged. So that point you made is excellently very well. Any Biafran in hardcore must follow that instruction because it is alleged. After our government, let me come back to a view of River Niger. These people need to be silenced once and for all. Listen, why should I stand up? Listen, these people are our problem, and thank God that time has come. If I don't guy and say and Baru Sibire, don't ever try to flog me again. His child.
Round up. Yeah, go on. Round up because of a lot of things here.
That child will say enough is enough. So the souls these people killed, all these Igwe and blah 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 blah, I don't know them. And the politicians, these people are the problem we have. So thank God now that those that they killed have come back to hunt them one by one, and all of them will go down. I said, all of them will go down one after the other.
Yes, sir.
Probably we're going to start with this hotel non watcher.
Thank you, sir.
That's idiot.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you,
I watch all of you all the time. And honestly speaking, I pray for every single one of you. I support all of you. I am always following you, liking and sharing wherever you guys. Keep it up.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Greetings. Thank you. That was wonderful. So I don't know who.
Let me round up, please. Let me round up.
Round up.
Let
me bring our very special comrades. Mazi Achebe Paul from Biafra Unite is here. Please, Mazi, go straight. I allow you because a great comrade you are. Coming.
Okay, good evening, Mazi Austin. Good evening, Mazi.
I want to take permission.
Mazi Paul, stay online.
I want to take permission. Excuse me, please. I want to take permission to leave because I just returned from burial. I returned from burial. I have not done anything, and Austin approached me. That is why I'm here. Please.
Correct.
I want to take permission because I'm leaving.
I have a message. I have a message there. Don't worry. I acknowledge.
Correct, Mazi. Thank you so much. Okay. So, Mazi Paul Ashebe, you can go on. Mazi Paul Ashebe, this Igbo on the child is the same name with you. Explain to us.
Okay,
I'm taking permission to leave, please, my brothers. It's my joy to have you with me today. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Commend all of you because it is very wonderful. First of all, when you talk of, let me start with the Obi of Onitsha. You know, he is a hidden slave that we have in our land, Anambra, and he is trying everything possible for him to keep that throne because that throne is not, he is not the rightful person to occupy that throne. So he is doing everything within his power to keep the throne because he collected that throne forcefully from the right person. And when you come to the other Igwes that are polluting our land, you will see that 99.9% of them, are you hearing me?
For sure. Right on the whole world.
Yes, 99.9% of the Igwes in our land are not the rightful Igwe, that are not the rightful people that are supposed to take over that mantle of leadership. And since they know they are not the rightful person to be that place, the evil power they use to collect that leadership from the rightful owners will not allow them to do the good thing. That evil power they use to kill the rightful owner of that or let the person who's supposed to be the king or who's supposed to take the mantle of leadership to not to think about it, is making them to commit all kinds of atrocities because when you use a fetish power to collect or to take something that is not belong to you, you will be sacrificing something to retain that power. So they are using the blood of the innocent indigenous to retain their power. And that is why you see that none of them can say anything because they know that once they deviate from that their evil doings, that means the rightful owner of that throne will come for them because they are not the rightful owner. For them to stay long in that throne, that is why you see this evil, these atrocities going on today in our land. Then how can we fish these people out? How can we stop them? The only way we can stop them is the restoration of Biafra. When Biafra is restored, then according to inside the Biafra constitution, they will abolish that position of Igwes and whatever that is called. That is the only solution. Then, in terms of the unknown government, like our brother said, Mazi Presidential, he has said it all. It's allegedly because we are not sure of what happened. I'm not there. You are not there. Nobody sees what happened. So I must say that is a welcome note, and I will go and correct my post that I made earlier about a few minutes ago to put it allegedly. And another one, before I hang up my call, I have some words that I want to put on our brother President. I don't know if he is listening.
He's listening. For sure, he's listening.
So, Madrid President, I want you to use your position to unite every Biafrans, wherever they are, every platform they are using. I want him to, because he is vocal when he is speaking, and many people listen to him. I want him to use it, because in this time where we are now, our people, what we need most is unity.
Correct.
I keep on repeating it anytime I call, because I know with once we unite with oneness, we can take any person out of our way. Because like the word that says, a divided, united minority will always conquer a divided majority.
Sure.
So I want him to use his position, and he's doing good work. I must commend him for that. I want him to use his position to call for peace for other platforms, so that we can end some of the unnecessary crisis that is going on within us, so that we will face one enemy. That is all I have to say for today. Thank you very much for the opportunity you give to me.
Thank you, Mazes. Thank you,
Mazes
from Biafra Unite. Thank you so much. It is very wonderful. So now he has said it all. So I will go back to Mazi Charles before. Mazi Charles, please use 1 minute. Round it off. Then I will go to Bishop. From there, we'll rotate to Uzor. Then we'll begin to call it a night. We have done a great job today. Mazi Charles, please, just 2 minutes enough.
Okay, so when you hear kingship, what do you make out of it? I'm still nailing at this because I don't think that we should be talking about kingship. Now, if I'm a king, who are you? If I'm Igwe, who are you? Even when you picture that seat, the seat, what does it portray? What does it portray? This first class and second class kind of thing was the reason why Nigeria didn't work. It's the reason why Nigeria is not working, because there's a first class and there's second class, and this is what we don't want. We are looking for a Biafra where everybody will be equal, have an equal opportunity to end up on equal. This is what we're looking for. And I'm still re-emphasizing on the fact that we made them who they are, and we must put them where they should be and not where they are now. We will take them back to the floor. And I want us to, this word goes to every one of us. Please, we must continue in this vein. I'm sure these faces that and other platforms that have these our comrades who have been campaigning for our freedom, one day we will maybe there will be a poster where our faces will be shown as the people who did at least the media side of this freedom fight.
For sure.
Okay, so we must continue like this. We must stop celebrating these people. We are the ones celebrating. They can't celebrate themselves. This is the secret. It's a tiny secret. If you stop doing cyber, hey, they can't do it for themselves. You don't even need to touch them. Just withdraw the support that you give them. If we were able to fight, if we were able to war, even when it looks like the worst has happened, but we stood fast and we were able to get to this length. It takes us, it's just an agreement. And these Igwes and what they start celebrating themselves. How would they go on herself? You understand? So I greet all of you, and I'm really, really pleased to be in your midst. And pardon me, however, I've not been, up and doing. It's just my busy schedule. But heavens will reward us. The land of Biafra will reward us. And in everything we do, we must remember people who are not from our community, people like Susan Mount. We must always remember her in our prayers, because also she has taken a position that is very rare. Remember, every member of a foreign government, like the Western government, they put their countries first before any other country.
Yeah.
And in doing the duty of their countries, you find that there is usually no space to fix another country's plight. You understand? But because she been able to do it, that was it. I read in the new. There's a story about somebody who set himself ablaze during the Biafran War for Biafran's sake, isn't it? So during the Biafran genocide, rather. So these people, we must always remember them in our prayers, because they're doing something beyond the humanity. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Mas Jazz. Wonderful. Thank you, Mas Jazz. Thank you for being here. We don't take it for granted.
Uzor,
Thank you so much.
I salute every one of you. I salute.
All right.
You guys are doing a great job. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay, now let me hit Bishop. Please, we are closing. It's like a closing remark. Bishop says something, then I will go back to Uzor before I will close this platform with Mazen Zadibe. I would like to tell you, he's the one that organized this program. Mazen Zadibe is the key of all these things that are being here today. So I appreciate him so much. He will be last with me here. Bishop, please say something to the people. Whether we have to kill Obionicha or we have to leave him or we have to kill Uche, but for all these people, please say something, because I don't want us to be. In fact, we have to do something. These people are not our Igwe, like Mazi Charles has said, and the whole world are hearing you. Go on, sir.
Thank you, my brother. Austin, just as one of us said here, when I talked before, I spoke on how everything was well planned before today. But the problem is that we are ignorant of what these people we are doing before now. When you reflect back, you will see that whenever these northern people want to talk, especially whenever the youth are trying to change the narrative, they will always say, where are the elders? Where are the elders? How many are the elders, by the way? How many are the kings? How many are all these people that are ruling us? The reason why they don't ask of the people, they always ask of the elders, is because they knew very well that those that you call your elders was like cloned by them. They are the one that prepare these people and put them in our mix, waiting at any opportunity to make use of them. So whenever the people rise up to do something, they will be shouting, where are the elders? How can you be shouting, where are the elders, when you know very well that the people are the majority? Why can't you ask of the people? Now, and come to what you are saying now, it still take me back to what I said before. All these things that you are seeing today was well planned, well arranged, waiting for a time like this. But my happiness is this, because they always said that Nnamdi Kanu don't respect elders, he don't do this, he don't do that. Nnamdi Kanu was intelligent man. He studied our people very well. He knew very well that we don't have elders. We don't have leaders. And I wished he based his, all he do on the opinion of the elders. I don't know if he could have been where he is today. But the best direction that he took is to try to get the mind of the people. not all about the elders, because he knew very well that those that they call elders among us, they are the one that are killing us.
Correct.
Okay, those that they are calling elders, they are the one that they planted in our midst. Okay, see what happened. I saw a protest in Lagos yesterday, and these people had a poster, and upon that poster I saw one noble elder of Yorubas on that poster with Sunday Igboho. I was amazed, because such a thing can never happen in the East.
Never.
Imagine if you bring the picture of Nyawodo and put him with Mazen Nnamdi and agitating for Biafra. Can Nyawodo do that? Can even Obi of Onitsha accept IPOP to put his picture with Nnamdi on any banner to agitate for Biafra?
He can never.
But Oduduwa man did. Oh, I saw that poster yesterday. I saw the banner. A noble man of the Oduduwas, or a noble king of Yoruba land. They put him there with Sunday Igboho agitating for Oduduwa nation. Now, why can't those that are agitating for Oduduwa nation, why can't they respect their elders? Because their elders are doing what they're supposed to do. But in our own case, opposite is the case. But let me say it clear here. Our brother here have already said it all. We are calling on all Easterners. Don't wait for the IPOP to do everything for you. IPOP have been doing a lot. IPOP, in fact, what they have on them, I'm not going to say that is beyond them, because God is with us. But everybody that is, hoping to see a better tomorrow should wake up today, so that we clear up this mess. Everybody have to rise up. We don't have to respect all these people. We don't have to honor them. We don't have to, even honor their invitation or whatever. Anywhere they gather, let's throw stone on them, so that they will know that we don't have them at heart, because they don't have us at heart. But as we continue to respect them, as we continue to bow before them, or as we continue to respect their leadership, we are not going to come out of this mess. They killed people in Onitsha. They cut people into pieces. Obi of Onitsha have never set any security outfit. They slaughter people. I saw one day a young boy travel all the way from Lagos, reaching to Onitsha. They beat him mercilessly. Soldier flogged him like a child. Obi of Onitsha did not do anything. But today, those people they have killed, those people that they have, taken their life prematurely, their people have reason to revenge. Now, Obi of Onitsha, because the Fulani are asking them, what are they doing? We will withhold your month salary. We will not pay you next month if you don't do something. That's the reason why you are seeing all these things. And I told you that more of them are coming out. More of them are going to come out. Go to our villages. Go and see what is happening today. In fact, we don't have peace because of these people. They call themselves Igwe. They call themselves PG. They call themselves all this manner of nonsense. And somebody said something here today. He said that Obi of Onitsha is not the rightful person to be in that position. And 99% of Igwes in the whole Easterners are having the same issue. And I said it before. Those people that are the rightful people to be in that position, they will never be there because they are genuine. They are God-fearing people. And the people that place these people, the people that knew what they are doing by placing all these Igwes and PG, they know what they are doing because they want to use them to subject us. They knew that if they go for the right people, they will not get what they want. That's the reason why you see them whenever they want to commit that atrocity of taking the throne that don't belong to them. The government must be involved. The police must be involved. The army must be involved. In fact, from the federal level, they will be involved to make sure that they overthrow the right people and put all those criminals, just as they put a 419 in Imo State as a governor. My brother, have you seen a genuine politicians in Eastern region today, if not Abaribe? All of them are criminals. So they know that if they allow those rightful people to be the king, they will not get what they want. Unless if we rise up today. If we rise up today to reject them, we will now get what we want, because the power belongs to the people. So we are calling on everybody to rise up. This one is not only for the IPOP. Everybody have to ask themselves a question. You are my Igwe. Who made you my Igwe? Before you were crowned, are we in support of it? Who made you? What is your history? You see somebody just travel to Lagos, spend 30 years or 40 years. The person will just came back, and before you know it, you don't even know where the person came from. They will not crown him Igwe, and he begin to answer Igwe. It's time we rise up to ask, what is your history? Who are you? Who is my PG? Who is my Igwe? And on the process of asking all these questions, everybody should do the needful. That's where I want to summarize. And I thank you, my brother Austin. You have been doing a great job. I thank everybody that have spoken today. I pray that God Almighty will continue to strengthen you people. And by the end, just as one of us said today, Biafra is coming. And when Biafra comes, it will be the end of all this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bishop. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
your
Bishop. Thank you
eloquent
so much
and
as well.
wonderful word. I always like him to come online. We need men that have wisdom, like my brother Uzor have said. He said, these are intellectuals, not intellectuals. So we appreciate you, my brother, for being here. May God Almighty bless you for joining us on this particular platform. And I will right away go to Mazi Uzor. And like as I said, I will keep Mazi Zadibe here. Now him start this fire with the ball. Now, Mazi Uzor, please, can you tell people exactly what we have to do with this Obionicha? What you think? When you check the topic, I bracketed Uche Mefo alongside of this message, but at the time, his matter is already dying, as he himself is dying. So that's why we are hitting now the Obionicha, because Uche Mefo very soon is going to commit suicide, as I see it, and he must commit suicide and die. And that is what I pray for him. Now, let me go to Mazi Uzor article. Mazi Uzor, please say something to the people before I will hand over to Mazi Zadibe, and then we'll call it a night.
Okay, I just want to tell people that, my people, this is no more time for treating these guys with kid gloves. All right? I heard one of us say that we don't kill, but we lynch people that steal petty thieves. You kill them, your own people. You kill them and you lynch them. You set them ablaze. And you saw people that are killing you, people that are making your life miserable. You say you don't kill. My brother, the Israelis kill their enemy. We kill if you mess up, we kill you. Because if you are existing, you are wasting our space. All right? We're the greatest people on planet Earth. Why? Because we lynch our own. If you misbehave, we lynch you. There's no time to check time. These people are delaying our struggle. All right? And people don't understand. Even the IPOB, they say I'm too harsh. I'm harsh of the enemy. If you try to do, I'm so happy that Nandi disbanded the thing in UK. When I told them that these people are forming cabals and IPOB, they removed me, but I'm challenging the authority. I tell them this truth, I don't care who you are. This is the time for us to rise up. All right? And you know what? Idea. So this is the time we need to act like mad people because these people have been killing us for years. All right? You don't need to see them and you call for them. Anywhere you see them, you stone them. Let them go to Abuja because they are receiving all the things they're doing from Abuja. Let them go there. We don't need them. We need good people. And we don't have all this ego, all this hierarchy doesn't exist in our land. The Israeli respect your character. The Igbos respect your character. That's why I hate it when people call me Sa. I always tell them, don't call me Uzor. That's why I call him, see me calling Nandi. I don't even give name because I consider him as same like me. Everybody is somebody. My boss here call me Sa. Why? Because of the way I live. Your character will make people to respect you, not your title, not your money. That's why I tell people, you know why we have problem? I had someone comparing ourselves with Oduduwa. You know why we had problem? I said it in some time ago, but people don't understand. We, the Biafrans, this is time for us to start making names, not money. We like to make money. That's why we are losing it. We need to make names. Uzor article here is making a name, not money. That's why I give people my last card. Why? I'm making them because once you hear, oh, this guy is gone, his name will last forever. This is what Biafra is meant. This is a nation I'm fighting for. I'm fighting for a divine nation. I have a lot of nationality. I don't have the reason to fight for Biafra. I can live anywhere. But why I'm doing this? Because we are passing through a phase. This world is not ours. One day we're gonna go. What will you be remembered for when you die? Ask yourself this question this morning, this night, this evening, anywhere you are. And another thing I will tell people, unity is the thing. We've got Idu Biafra, where we're uniting people. Anywhere you are, don't feel inferior. If you have money, help. A lot of people are dying. There's hunger in the land. I've got charity organizations there helping people. Do something anywhere you are. Do something. Don't wait for Nandi to do it alone. Nandi is just but one person. But France, do it. You guys are the greatest people ever lived. The book is there to explain who you are. We've got the cheaper quality. The cheaper quality there. This book said everything about Biafra. And this one's too. Read. My people, start reading. Don't wait for people to tell you what to do. Why these guys are deceiving you, both the pastors, because you don't read. You do go to church only Sundays. They interpret the Bible in the way they suit them. Someone is telling you that he prayed that COVID-19 continues, so people will be dying, so we'll be buying private jets. Are you not reasoning? And if I come up and say the truth, you say I hate the Igbos. I don't hate anybody. I say the truth, because if you're always at the part of the truth, you have no friend. I don't have a friend. You're only my best friend is Elohim. I respect Nnamdi because he's truthful. My brother, the time for us to wake up is now. If you don't give these guys relevance, if they come, if they like you had a poster there having a program, nobody's gonna be there. Even the few people that are gonna be here, throw them shit. Just go by the side. In your because these people are killing you guys.
Thank you. Shalom, Mazosa. Before you leave, somebody wrote in a comment, say, how do they get your book?
My book is everywhere in the world. Where is the location? We have the cheaper ones. The lady is selling it in Biafra land there. It's in Lagos. It's in Europe. It's in France. It's in Germany. It's in Switzerland. It's in UK. It's in Ireland. It's in North America. It's in Brazil. It's in Canada, America, and it's in Australia, and it's in New Zealand. So it's everywhere. Once you really want to buy it, just contact ping pong, here one button. Contact here any iPod, and you get straight, and everything is written in there. And we are all this thing. Like I stopped it when Nnamdi came out from prison. All right, because I'm documenting, because all this thing our children is gonna read it. All your faces is gonna be there, because you guys are the great people that put Biafra to the world map. All right, I'm documenting everything, and this book's gonna have phase 2. By the time we have phase 2, Nigeria is gone. Stop talking about Nigeria. It's gone already. Nnike ka a na-agba anyị elugo ebe anyị na-eru. Shalom.
Udo
Shalom.
nwa Chineke.
Shalom.
Udo
Shalom,
nwa
nwa
Chineke.
Chineke. Daalụ. Daalụ Maazị Uzor. Chee ọjọọ m n'isi. Maazị Nze Adibe, odogwu nwoke.
Ọgadagidi.
Igwe n'onwe ya.
Ọgadagidi.
Ịmara a na-eji ike akpọpụta gị akpọpụta ị na-adọ mmiri.
Ịkpọịlanụ na ya na-enyere.
Ọkwa mụ na gịzi. Biko Maazị Nze Adibe, achọrọ m ka ịgwa ọha. Enwere onye kwuru ịmara Maazị Nze Adibe, enwere ihe Bishop drop something here. Ọ sị, everybody have to stand up to clear this mess.
Yes.
By all these ways. So yes. I want you to hit the point, and when you leave this platform, I will fold it and everybody will go sleep.
Okay. Thank you. As usual, I wish to thank you for a very great program like this. I am very, very much pleased, and as I cannot even explain how magnificent, how desirable and delighted I am that we handled this program and this topic, because this topic, I felt like we need to discuss this topic. It's very, very important that we look towards the 4 ages of our land and ask ourselves, how do we move forward? Are we going forward, or we are going backwards? Are we just living to live, or we are living for something? We always have to live for something. This is the most important thing that have made the black race in Africa to become stagnant. Like every year is the same. You know, there must be a purpose, there must be a direction, there must be a virtue, a legacy, as Uzor was saying, that you must live for something. The fact is that we have lived a kind of life that we become lack of sensitivity, and we become very ignorant to attract the fact that we must have to have a very big intent and integrity to live for something, that will be, that our children will look back. We will look back in future or in coming years. We will say, yes, our children have something to talk about, to write home about us. Now, we are talking about our country. Biafra is going to be restored, and Biafra is here, already here. The only thing is to declare Biafra. Because if you look at everything, and if you look at what is happening in Oduduwa now, you see that we have woken up the people who are sleeping before. That IPOB, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our leadership, we have woken up, we have sensitized Nigerians, even those of them that call themselves Nigerian. They are no more proud to call themselves Nigerian anymore. Because we have a mission, because we have a direction, and that is why this direction and this legacy is yielding something. Many people came here, they are in this program, they lasted for 1 hour, for 2 hours, they have the hunger because they have something to give, they have something to take home from here. They need to propagate the gospel. They are hungry for the future of their children. They are giving in something. They are sacrificing their time, their data, everything to see that we have to write another page of our history, and we are not going back. That is the reason why we should focus on eradicating every obstacle. Anything you can do, do it. It is not must that you must have organized action, organize this. If you see something that you will do that will eliminate hindrance, this should be a legacy that we should have in our hearts. Look at, as we are now, we are talking about allegedly and unknown gunmen and all this is, we all understand the dimension that this message is transcending to our hearts, that we all have to get the knowledge to handle this time, that this is not message as usual. This is not game as usual. This is not the page that we are all seeing as usual. We must have to rise up as men, as people who want to become people in our land, who want to become a future hope of the generation. That we don't hope that these leaders, we call the rural leaders, the chiefs, that they have used in infiltrating our land everywhere, touts calling themselves rural leaders, calling themselves chief, Igwe, and all this one. One baship, chief, one bash intellectual kings, chiefs, and monarchs in everywhere of our land. We must have to eradicate them. We must have to eradicate them. When I said I will send them to God for judgment, I know Uzor did not understand that word, but let me also say it again. So Uzor, when he listened to this part, he will understand that there is a word when they ask Putin, what do you think that these terrorists and ISIS should be done? You know what he said? He said that it is not my duty to keep them or take care of them. My duty is to hand them over to God. So that is the same thing I'm talking about. We all are indebted. We have a legacy that we should uphold. And that legitimate legacy is to stand up, to protect our land, to unify ourselves, and have a direction, a vision, sensitive mind, critical mind, objective, become conscious of everything that we do that will protect this. The pride of our land should be our major objective. Now, in summary of this, we have passed through stages of leaders. When military comes in our state, they do our teachers one war jump, they do our student one war jump. They take every time one stage to another stage. They bring a military operation in our land, an incessant military operation that does not call for military actions in our land. They have already intimidated our people to the level that if not that IPOB came with this present power vacuum that is existing in Nigeria today, that we know there is no president, we know that there is no vice president, we know there is no National Assembly, there is no House, Senate, we know that all they have there is Mayati Allah using Fulani to run down their major system of Fulanization. This is exactly the era we are. And Fulanis begin to know that they cannot do it in our land any further with the creation of Eastern Security Network. And they have come to use those people who are the agents, their agents in our land, to use as a defense manipulators in form to create like Obi of furniture, trying to use them to create this vigilante. They give him pressure, you go and create one security unit like that. You see this one, he say Mayati Allah is my government. All of them is why do they reference Mayati Allah like Anambra State government? Obi Anambra State governor Obiano.
Willie Obiano.
Yes, Willie Obiano. He said that Mayati Allah is in his government. They have office in his government house. So you look at somebody talking like this, you will see that there is something happening. The power vacuum that is existing. If we don't take this opportunity to crush our enemies, some people, we need to use this opportunity to crush our enemies. Time have come, we have to seize the power in our land, seize the opportunity of this time of our generation. Before they will say they are bringing in one government in 2023, there is one election is coming. By then, we need to start cleaning them up from one police station to another, from one state to another, from one state to another. We'll make them completely uncomfortable to take over our land systematically, to build up our soldiers and our army. I will not say everything here. So we all need to stand up. We have a legacy. And everybody is indebted to support this movement. Everybody is indebted to give in your support in one way or the other. You must not be someone that will be saying, if I'm not in this, if I'm not in that. You can do something. Whichever thing you can do that will be an impact to this struggle. You have to do something. Everybody should, all hands should be on desk. That is why I want this thing to this broadcast to happen. We are in an era that we have to look from our left, from our right, from every part of our land and see that there is power vacuum in Ambazonia. Bakassi is our land. We have to seize our land. There is power vacuum in Nigeria in general. There is power vacuum in the military. There is power vacuum in the police. There is power vacuum in the borders. There is power vacuum in everything. There is no government. Why don't we, our side, for them calling Niger Delta, this one, Bini, we are this, we are that, we are Moja, Middle Belt, we are this. You people should wake up. Don't be sleeping. Wake up. Stand up. Take your land. This is time for everybody to go to your tent, O Israel. Go to your tent. We need to come back to the drawing board, how we were before, to say we are no more interested in oligarchy, anarchy, terrorism of Nigerian fraudulent lunatic and heinous crimes everywhere. We are tired of it. From that, I rest my case with that. Sorry, I rest my case because we have been here for a long time, but we all must have to stand up to see that we all are indebted. Jobo, you owe a debt. You owe that your unborn child a debt now to stand up to do something. So this your debt. Everybody, through one way or the other, you must pay your debt. I can pay the debt with my life. It's okay. I can pay the debt with anything that is available. I'm paying my debt now. This is my legacy. And we all have to have a legacy in one way or the other. Thank you so much, my brother. May Chukwu bless you all, bless Biafrans, bless anyone who is a part of this project, a part of the restoration of the light of God in our land, the foundation of truth and the wisdom of our generation, and the success, the motivation of better future, present future, and the coming future. We all are amazingly happy, and we thank our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We ask God to protect him. We ask God to bless him. We ask God to strengthen him from one stage to another. He is the man that has given us this light that we are seeing today. He is the man that we all have to follow. Anybody who said that he don't like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let him first do what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done. And after you finish doing what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done, we will check if we will follow you or not. Thank you so much. May Chukwu Kabema bless you, because we need to have road, we need to have agriculture in our land, productivities, we need to have a good hospital, we need to have good education, we need to have good economics, we need to have good transport system, we need to have good innovation, good economic growth, sustainability, industrialization, infrastructure. We need to have good drainage system that cannot be accommodating mosquito in the gutters. That everybody, for how long should we be suffering from mosquito? For how long should we be using gutter? Than people, the whole world is using sub drainage system that you pipe water from the minor section to the major section to the large section that goes to the Atlantic Ocean, goes to the streams, to the large rivers. And you have a sustainability of cleanliness in the street, that people will have a future than our children, that when we have our children, we will say, yes, you are born to live in your land with your own police, not commissioner of police from Fulani, with your own military that will be in the barracks. Know that military are supposed to be in the barracks, that you can wear camouflage in your land. You love military clothes, you wear camouflage in your land. Nobody will beat you, nobody will break your head, nobody will naked you on the street because they want to take money from you. It's not, I cannot finish saying it. May Chukwu Kabema bless our generation and make us to really be in our own nation. He said.
Wow, Mazin Dadibe, thank you so much, my brother. I recommend you, and I say, may God bless you, bless your family, bless everything. And
Bless you.
in fact, the world is blessed tonight because of your presence. You, Mazi Charles, in fact, Mazi Chukwubi, I greet all of you for being here. And I think we see again how we will talk to the people as soon as possible. We'll meet again here. May God Almighty bless you, Mazin Dadibe. Thank you for coming. I greet you. Greetings. All Istanbul, I greet you, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Okay,
Much
wonderful.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye.
Thank
Bless
you,
you
sir.
all. Good night. Yeah.
Bye. Yeah. Wow, that was a very good one. I am your brother Maz Austin Okonkwo, and it was a very great day with Mazin Zadibe, a great comrade of this particular movement. And of course, As the Hot was here. Many of you who came late, As the Hot, Mazin Zadibe, Bishop Ugu, Charles Eze, and Uzor Ateko, we are here complete with myself, Mazoko, to deal with the issue of Obionija. We wanted to bracketed it with Uchemefo, who is the greatest killer of our time, but they said, let's forget this man and make it another day because the unknown gunmen are busy. They are going to allegedly jam with him as soon as possible. It doesn't matter where he is, but we're not going to talk about him because he's already a wiped out person. He must know it by himself. So now I want to thank all my brothers that have been here, and please, like as you have seen, the scrolling wordings on this screen, where I said that you should follow and support Eastern Security Network. This is what we must do. Going to clear Obionicha and everything that is in his house, we need the support of the Eastern Security Network. If you know, or unknown government will visit him by the grace of God. And please support our Eastern Security Network. Pray for Mazin Nandi Kano. Pray for his family. Pray for our leader. Obviously, it is needed. Pray for we that are standing here and agitating. Pray for Mazi Okpareze. Pray for Mazi Honorable. Pray for Bishop. Pray for every one of us. Let me tell you, we are facing all kinds of different demonic attack because I have to be honest with you. It is not easy to stand here and show your face. In the night, we receive attack from all this Ubuntu kingdom, but because we know who we are and they can never come near us, every arrow they shot at us is going back because we are following under the umbrella of our leader, Mazin Nandekano, who is the greatest man and the righteous man of our own time. We have been here almost 3 hours and 11:50 seconds. So I don't take it for granted. I greet all of you. Those of you who have been here, please follow me on Mazi Okonkwo Biafran TV, or you can follow me on my profile, which is Austin Okonkwo, or you can also follow me for Atonement Austin Ike, or you can follow me on Mazi Okonkwo. That is all Facebook. When they block me here, I will go to the other side. If you want to, if you are also a friend to Mazin Zadibe, Mazi Chukwubikem, Mazi Charles Eze, you can get this video from there, and of course, Mazi Ozateko. May God Almighty bless you. For those of you who are looking for the book of Mazi Ozateko, you can just type his name on his Facebook through Messenger. He can post it for you. He can give you a direction on how you can get the book. It is a very interesting book to look into. Very shortly and simple, perhaps this week, I am going to bring you again Bishop Williams. All of you know him, and also is a very great bishop in the movement of Biafra. Bishop Williams was the one who are praying for Mazin Nandekale and also praying for the military to collapse and also praying for a lot of things to happen. And I will bring him definitely with my brother, Pastor Tony Uzateko, and myself, Mazo Silokoko. In a short time this week, you will see us fully on this particular platform. Please follow us and anywhere we are going and follow us. May the Lord Almighty bless you. And I would like you also to follow. Also, there was a group we're into it. Idu Biafra. That is where you have to come in. And in Idu Biafra, if you are from Ikodomigo, if you're from Idu Kingdom, I'm always on that platform, especially on the weekend because of the kind of job I do. Please follow us on every platform and share this message. I want to greet my sister Eunice Chuku. God bless you, woman of God, for being here again once again. If I don't call your name, doesn't mean that I hate you. May God Almighty bless all of you, and may God punish you, God. He said, God bless everyone. Thank you all.